All right. Yes. Yet again, somewhat a little bit later than usual this time, but actually, somewhat thinking 4 to 6 might be better, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get the schedule aligned properly, but last night was another 4 o'clock. Well, this morning was another 4 o'clock. Um, I got in about 4 o'clock this morning, and then I guess I woke up around 11. So I had to stop and kind of make myself somewhat of a late lunch. Not really, in between. I guess you call it dunch or whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Um, Making tomato pancakes. And yeah, that's right. I said tomato pancakes. There was a nursery rhyme. I guess you'd call it a nursery rhyme. I think it's somewhat sadistic to actually go this level, this far with children. But there's a nursery rhyme that went something along the lines of, do you like something? No, I don't. No, I don't. And they said something like, "Do you like tomato pancakes?" I was like, "Whoa, wait, hold on, slow down for just a second. Wait a minute. Stop and think about what you're saying for a minute, because some of this stuff's actually sounding pretty appetizing. I actually consider and think about it, like a broccoli milkshake. I just showed you the other day with something that was probably one of the most putrid green colors I've ever seen in my life was some of the most delicious. If you have checks and balances, and if you've experienced certain types of cuisines, you know that sweet and um, I'm not sure what broccoli's flavor is, to be honest with you, but it'll work. It works. It works. Try it. Blend it. See what happens. And likewise, if you put a little bit of thought into it with the tomato pancakes, because I know I just made it seem so bland, but anybody who's tried a plain pancake with nothing on it knows that it could be pretty plain. It kind of goes either way. So, just thinking about it more like a sweet bread makes kind of no difference than, putting a nice juicy slider on one of those Hawaiian rolls and just, oh, yeah, something like that. Maybe some caramelized onions. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, so if you think abstract, we have our pancake batter, plain pancake batter, not necessarily throw sugar in. If you want to throw sugar in, if you want, I don't know, but throw in the tomatoes, dice up some tomatoes, and then think along what kind of goes with tomatoes and a plain kind of sweet, a little bit of mozzarella cheese in there, some Italian seasoning. If you want to throw in some fresh basil too, but I throw in a little bit of Italian seasoning. Like, look, it's not just for smoking. Trust me. You can sprinkle a little bit in there. Like I said, you want to put some fresh basil, you can, some garlic flavor, a little bit of pepper, you know, spice it up to kind of checks and balances. And yeah, uh, fry it up and call it a day. Call it an appetizer. Call it a late lunch. And I mean, like I said, if you want to put syrup on it, I guess you could, but then that's what becomes the defining characteristic, isn't it? So I'm not gonna put any maple syrup on it, mind you. I do have limits. There are cutoff points. I don't like that, but I will put some marinara sauce on the side, maybe something. But yeah, there you go. And to be, I mean, how is that any different than? I mean, it is different than pizza, but the ingredients are there. And yeah, we thought outside the box. And if you do go back and look at some of those nursery rhymes, they had to pull those because they realized right then what they were doing. They screwed up and made some killer combinations and kind of conflicted. Yeah, so now they started putting like cauliflower on pizza. I mean, you can put cauliflower on pizza. Hold on, let me think about that. See, what are we doing? What is this doing to the children? What is that doing? Just making picky, nonsensical eaters. I don't know. I don't know. But broaden your horizons. I just spent the last, oh, actually, it doesn't take that long now. I found this new charcoal that's actual charcoal, not the little briquettes. It's called royal oak, royal oak, and just charred wood, solid chunks of charred wood. So once I found, I was just like, okay, finally, some way to actually make this so much easier, and not even, you don't even have to use lighter fluid, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we kind of in new times, new. I mean, if you really need to, sometimes I'll drizzle a little olive oil over top and just let it wick into the. What I'll either take dry grass or dry leaves, mainly dry grass because it likes to wick up better. But then you go ahead and just you pile your charcoal around it, and thanks to the miracles of of um, our thanks to the miracles of Timu, I guess. But we have these little micro mini fan blower, whatever the fuck, just a fan blower, help duster, a duster, and you can use it for almost everything. And I started to use it to literally get uh, a tiny ember to an entire pile of embers in a matter of seconds, with a slight risk. Be absolutely careful because you can get this up to a temperature that can melt your grill if you're not careful. So what I'll do is I even have a nice layer of ash to kind of protect. But yeah, it just be careful. It only happened once, but you should only have to learn once, and learn from me telling you it can melt the grill. Um, but yeah, in a matter of seconds, and even now, I'm just waiting for it to charge up. That's the one drawback. If it's the battery drains out, but you can recharge it. And all I literally do, without even adding the olive oil, adding any lighter fluid, just the dryness of the grass itself into a nice condensed pile with your charcoal around it, kind of fluff up the grass a little bit, ignite it, kind of get it, use your own breath to kind of get it going. You don't want to like blow it. You can end up blowing it out, but kind of get it going. Have your blower ready, and yeah, in a matter of seconds, this is just ignited into a massive pile. Just, anyways, yeah, it's changed my life because now the oven's on and it lasts a good amount of time. It lasts a ridiculous amount. I almost consider having to cook so much at once just so I know I don't waste it. Or you refine it. You know how much you need for what you're doing. So yeah, now that yeah, periodically I will just a moment. I will uh, take a quick intermission. Go ahead and slap this on. Get that done and over with. Just that I don't necessarily like to eat on camera, but we do want to have some of these segments. And if before you stop to ask, why does he have it in this plastic container? One, I like to recycle, and two, I can throw this away when I'm done with it. No fuss, no muss. So the best of both worlds, and it's done and over with. And yeah, you know how to make pancakes. I don't have to sit here and tell you how to make some pancakes, but yeah, don't be afraid to expand and broaden your eyes. I couldn't even fathom the fact that they made a song for children that illustrated that it's okay to not like certain foods. I mean, what was even like? I would say it was a little overboard to do like cotton candy. I mean, it was cotton candy something, but even then, I don't know. The combination was so off. Like I had to try it. I said, you know what? No, you don't have to listen to them. Hold on, let's try this out. Let's just see. Let's see if tomato pancakes are. Yeah, see, are they telling the truth or not? Try it out. Um, and yeah, uh, after that, we'll get right into our music news because I did just see that. I mean, I've not just see. Uh, Clearly, John 5 being as versatile is once again, he has picked up. He has been playing for Motley Crue once again, and we have to talk about certain things. Just there are other stories that are going around outside of that involve Motley Crue that I personally, if we go back and see some of these videos, and just kind of just look and see for ourselves, kind of judge. And I honestly, I'm going to invoke the power of AI to kind of bring that forth and kind of get us to understand, are they or are they not actually, I know Tommy Lee's doing his thing. I mean, you could clearly see, and he practices, but the other two, and I can't. Anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and slap this on real quick. Slight intermission. Of course, I won't leave you just hanging empty-handed. So we'll go ahead and put something. Feeding the ducks. Feeding the ducks. I wonder what that would sound like. I guess that has a feeding duck spot. If I could, yeah, like if I was out feeding ducks. Hold on. If I, yeah, okay. And even the ducks would probably get involved. You'd probably have them piling up in the masses. Feeding the ducks. Okay, that scent sound kind of sounds like a quack too. So I don't know. Daydreaming. Yeah, I could probably daydream to that for sure. I mean, I daydream a lot. As a matter of fact, yeah, that actually brings up a very interesting story, to be honest with you. Oh, fuck. All right, let me do this real quick. We'll segue to that, and then we'll get right into this. I'm trying to find a happy balance between all this at the same time. Get it all done. And this is basically just, like I said, I'm just turning the camera on mid-segment right in the middle of my day. So, completely unscripted, completely raw. Everything going on. I'll keep it right in post. I'll show you what they look like when they're done. And tell me you wouldn't want to dip a little marinara sauce on the side of that and call it a day.
draft. The pressure is rising. The cervix is yawning. A terrifying era of responsibility is dawning. I don't wanna go outside. The atmosphere is way too wide. Keep me in the wet room, keep me in the dark. I'm terrified of oxygen, I'm scared of every spark. I'll build a house, I'll build a wall. I'll crawl inside a shopping mall. From the womb to the room, it's a systemic cage. I'm just a giant fetus in a cubicle of rage. Cut the cord, are you insane? That's my high-speed data line for the brain. Now I'm screaming in the air, I'm covered in goo. Handed to a system that'll tell me what to do. Need a roof, need a lease, need a central heat. Cause I can regulate my tip without a receipt. Replacing the placenta with a social security card. Living in a prefab box in a gated yard. Suckling on the grid, swallowing the rides. Put a roof over my head until the biological one dies. I don't wanna go outside. The atmosphere is way too wide. Keep me in the wet room, keep me in the dark. I'm terrified of oxygen, I'm scared of every spark. I'll build a house, I'll build a wall. I'll crawl inside a shopping mall. From the womb to the room, it's a systemic cage. I'm just a giant fetus in a cubicle of rage. Check the locks, seal the beds, pay the rent. I miss the one thing we better. Cage. I'm just a giant fetus in a cubicle of rage.
Hold on. All right, like I said, yes, that can get incredibly hot if you're not careful, but we were incredibly careful. Unfortunately, the first couple did actually come out looking incredibly good. And if you're asking, did I, um, do I wash my skillet? Absolutely not. Let's be realistic. A lot of the flavor comes from the pan. And if you know, you know. I said the first two were mine, bro. You know, you know this. I can't help it. I gotta split it. I gotta split it. I can't not. But wait for it to cool down. Don't sit there and try it, because you know. All right. Okay. Excellent. No problem. No biggie. Just let that cool down, and we'll split it. We'll split it. It's no biggie. The others, I like to make them fairly, not massive, but just right size, I guess. I should say. Just make it proportional. But whatever. Like I said, you don't have to. Uh, yes, you do not have to. You know, make the perfect. Circular. Yeah, they can come out whatever shape and size. Does not matter. And I don't have to tell you how to make pancakes. You know how to make pancakes. All right. So that being said, well, we have a little bit of time. The other ones are going, and yeah, I'll check on those momentarily. But we'll go right into our discussion without further ado. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Breaking news. Oh wait, yeah. Spotlight, artist spotlight, Motley Crue. And yeah, hold on. I had this set up for something else, but we'll go ahead and um, get right down to it because I saw a YouTube video come up, and as I'm scrolling along YouTube, videos do come up, and the more we talk and discuss about certain things on YouTube, the more those topics seem to continue to come up. So, um, so we can go ahead and share that. And man, I got you, bro. I got you. We're both gonna be eating great, Doctor Phil. All right, yeah. This cat right here, he makes me laugh in a whole another way that I really thought I couldn't. It's more power to there's a lot of perspectives, or there's a lot of God damn, bro. He's excited. See, even he eats them. You don't even know. You don't know what a tomato is. You don't even know what a tomato is. He knows there's cheese in it. Oh goddamn. I don't even know if it would be worse if I fed him actual dog food. I don't know. I don't even want to. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, man. I get it. I get it. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. Sorry. We all do it. We all do it. I get it. He's excited and hungry. Do it. He don't even know. He don't. But he likes the cheese in it. Cheese. And of course, a little MSG for you. Just a little sprinkle, just a dash. I'll never tell. Just kind of makes the flavor pop. It just, yeah, does not have to. It's like the bread itself. You taste the bread portion itself, and it's sweet, but you meet that savory flavor, and it's like I said, yeah. Anyways, where? Hold on. Yes, we gotta go. We gotta go to my history. Hold on one second. Hold on. We gotta go to my history. The history. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, Native Americans. That is another discussion for another topic for another day. And actually, it does bring up one specific channel that I do watch. If you're not familiar with it, please familiarize yourself with it, because I'm not trying to hinder on anybody's religious practices. Just saying that if you want some kind of spiritual information, something that's kind of uplifts you, and some insight, and some real true historical facts from individuals that have known and lived it. Um, it's Na- it's Navajo. Ah! Navajo. Nope. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh god damn! I completely forgot. Yeah. Navajo traditional. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes. Navajo traditional teachings. This cat, I'm telling you, he's been there, done that, and to just almost stop and sit by the campfire with this guy, and listen to what he has to say. It'll broaden your perspectives. It really will, and there's something to that. I mean to actually do something later on with what I feel to be um, directly related to that topic that he's gonna shit on me, and then he's gonna go and slap me at the same time. That's just not even right. That's not how you get what you need. But yeah, the Native Americans had metal. So there's something to that, and I like where he's going with it. It's just that you can tell he's incredibly smart, but incredibly slow at the same time. He's still kind of taking to. If you find something that rewrites history, then why are you referencing a history book at all? Reference, but anyways, yeah, that's another topic for another day. Right now, we're hold on. Yeah, I'm a Benny Benassi fan. Where'd he go? Yeah, I was rocking out last night, and I gotta tell you, I still have not heard his music, but I didn't know who that was until everybody told me he's not even around anymore. How ironic is that? Where did it go? Wait, oh, I didn't click on it. That's why I didn't click on it. Yeah, you can hover. See, you can. I don't know if that works here. Yeah, you typically hover over the video, start playing some of it for you. And that's what I did. Okay, so never mind. Anyways, like I said, visit Navajo Traditional Teachings. Check that out. I swear to God, it will broaden your perspectives all kinds of ways. But let's look at Motley Crue's new Carnival of Sins tour. This is no, we want the new one. Where's the new Carnival tour? With John 5. There we go. 2026. Now let's just stop. Let's just stop for a moment, okay? And not saying that. Look, I can see what's going on, like what we just talked about. 90% of it is performance, okay? But let's not take into account that it's not all performance either. It shouldn't be all performance, and that's kind of what we really need to dive into. Oh shit! All right. Oh man, he's so awesome. He's so awesome. Oh my god. All right. Bear with me. 1 second. 1 second. I got it. I gotta go flip him. I completely forgot. Oh my god. All right. This one, this time. Yeah, I got. I knew it was like Daydream was working, but I was like, no, we need to go right into rock and roll. This is a rock and roll channel, so yes, I leave you with updates.
Boot up the engine, I'm ready to roll. A fresh piece mad if you built it right the first time around. I wouldn't be staring at this loading for a pound. To these that try the days and they shut down my throat. A sinking ship we pretend that can float. Spilling through the trash is the daily routine. Upload it with the virus or destroy the machine. If it worked right from the start, you wouldn't have to mend it. Now my toaster needs an update first to even comprehend it. Scroll the flag, the info is a joke. Breaking news alert, some celebrities are broke. Mama Bird will feed you now with everything I choose. This is the updated news on all the guys we sued. I don't give a damn these days, just to sleep with who. But my phone is vibrating, my ass to show me the breakdown. You missed all the facts on the first fucking try. Now your updated bullshit only keeps on clicks. Updates and facts roll down my throat. A sinking ship we pretend that can float. Scrolling through the trash is the daily routine. Uploaded with a virus or destroy the machine. If it worked right from the start, you wouldn't have to mend it. Now my toaster needs an update first to even comprehend it. Update your software, update your life, update your boyfriend, update your life. Nothing is pumping and everything breaks. I'm on you, been built on a billion mistakes. Optimize this, re-optimize that. You're just putting me up on a dead and rotting rat. Remind me later again until the day that I die, or maybe 2 a.m. Terms and conditions, accept the disease. Just let me use the damn thing. Shut down. Sustain at last.
Okay. Yes. Just in the nick of time, those fuckers come out perfectly golden brown. Isn't that always true? Oh. Isn't it always true about pancakes? It's like always the second time where they come out just the right. It's like it's the first pancake has to get it to the right temperature. I don't know, some crazy shit, but it works. It's like you get a chance to feel it in the force sometimes. You know it's ready when it's ready. But that being said, moving on. Appreciate your patience during that slight intermission. I couldn't not. And like I said, there's a lot of things I can't not at least update update everybody on. So still, it's finding checks and balances here, and it's good insight. Trust me. Try tomato pancakes. It will broaden your horizon. Try Navajo traditional teachings. It will broaden your horizons even further than that. And without further ado, I give you John 5, the fill-in guitarist for Motley Crue currently. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Motley Crue for a while, but there has been some off and ons with Mick Mars for a while. Just like with any other bands, former bands trying to be together. And I guess maybe we could get into Mick Mars's solo stuff too, but it surprised me. I didn't know Mick had it in him. To be completely honest, I really didn't. You didn't see where that was going, but it was just like there it is, and I accept it. I liked it. But this clearly really playing the guitar very well. And I do gotta stop right there. It's like I have to say that Motley Crue is responsible for me getting into hair metal. Period. Just by accident, they happen to have this very song playing in a video game, and just playing in the background. I stopped. It was as soon as you hear that. Is he really making his guitar sound like an engine right now? Fuck. Yeah. Knowing Motley Crue, viewer discretion is advised. Okay, so here's where things get difficult because with all of these lights and all these flashing things and that giant pentagram floating up in the top there, it's very difficult to really pinpoint certain details. But let's try to pay close attention. Let's try to get. I'll enhance the screen. We'll make it. You get that eye roll for just a second, like, yeah, you know it. Kickstart my heart, yeah, yeah, kickstart my heart. Or was it? Yeah, I just got caught lip syncing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that eye roll meant, but something about this isn't quite isn't quite adding up. But at the same time, there could be audio lag. You might not be getting, you know what I mean? I think somebody's filming through the camera. It does look like, I mean, it does kind of look like. I hold on. I just a little bit more. Hmm. I'm suspicious. I'm, and of course the light would go out. I'm incredibly suspicious. I am incredibly suspicious I'm sorry. I know the performance is great. I know John Five's doing his thing. I know Tommy Lee's doing his thing. If you clearly watch any of the performances, Tommy Lee's hitting on point. Tommy Lee is hitting on tempo. So I can't say he's not still carrying the band. Can't say they're still not doing it big. Man, bro. All right. Fuck it. Here, take one more. It's hot. It's hot as shit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me take care of business. Give me just 1 second. One more. Of course, I had to quality check. Just make sure it was, make sure you had quality control. You have to check and check again. So, okay. I'm incredibly suspicious. I I don't know if it could be audio delay. It does happen, but everything else audibly seems to be adding up. So that kind of makes that difficult too. But like I said, the background's there. The the display. Look at all those speakers. Look at the yeah. And when I went to go see Motley Crue, they were actually playing. And that was another event where, I mean, even Vince Neil, I guess somebody tried to steal his acoustic from him when he played Glitter. And yeah, he jumped in to get it. Rightly so. I don't know who the hell would. I guess he just wanted somebody to touch. He held it out there. He just, hey, you want to touch the guitar? And they snatched it. Tried to beeline for the. You're in the front, in the crowd of hundreds. Where are you going, bro? Nowhere. And yeah, he swam across people to get to it. That was amazing. But they performed with Aerosmith. Pan. I'm gonna have to make a run to the store in a minute. I can't. There's no fucking way you're getting all of them, bro. That's not happening. It's not happening. I'll make the run to the store in a minute. God, I just want to put something together real quick. You do something with what you got. That's what you do. Some people do tomato sandwiches. I'll do tomato pancakes. I ain't gonna say nothing about tomato sandwiches though. Those things are great. But here, once again, back on topic. I'm sorry. I get distracted very easily. I'm suspicious. I know they were playing before, and they were playing for. And like I said, we're getting into one of the greatest bands of the world. You interrupt me when it's oh man, yeah. Don't think that we're not gonna get into Aerosmith. Yes, they are, if not the greatest band. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know. Like we were. I don't know what did I say about Sebastian Bach being born of rock and roll, where rock and roll was the father. There is another untold story that's kind of layered in secret. It's kind of, like I said, unspoken. But there is, in fact, a uh, a biblical verse that has been withheld for a long time, and that speaks about the eighth day. And on the eighth day, God created Aerosmith, and that's how that was. God created Aerosmith, and that's how that is. And it's incredible. What? Wow! What? It gets pieces of almost anything. It's incredible. But yeah. Like I think we'll just merge them into these segments. It just works out that way. Actually, you know what? We'll set it up. Yeah, we'll get your own microphone. He'll be my Robin. Yes, you'll be my Robin. Not just Batman and Robin, but Howard and Robin. Yes. Get your little fro, bro. Maybe Jerry curl. Go. We'll make it work. I think she's going blonde recently too, so we might be. I'm gonna do something along those lines. But yeah, yeah, I'll get you on a little podium. Let's hold on. Let's. I gotta fast forward just a little bit. Hold on. To where's Vince Neil? Yes. Cause this. Oh wait, yes. This is where he. Okay, this is where he sings solo. Hold on. Nope. Nope. No. And I was in first. As soon as I saw him turn his back, that was the first. That was the first step. But when he turned around, that was not audio delay. That's not audio delay. That was somebody missing their cue and somebody not really caring. And to understand that once you're under contract to do something, you kind of have to do it. And I think he did when he did that surreal life nonsense. And I'm the Vince Neil weight loss thing or some shit. It was like he had that was one of the requirements. He had to drop a few pounds before he could go back and join the crew, and then they can do their um, the first Carnival of Sins, the first reestablished Motley Crew, which actually I think they were touring. They did a tour just before Carnival of Sins, is where I think I saw them. God, they all blend together. I know. I don't know. It was one of those years, long time ago, but it was great. Motley Crue, Aerosmith, both of them. Of course, it just went on all night. It was fucking great. But this is, and he rolled his eyes. That's where I'm just like, he rolled his eyes. This is what he just does not. And I don't think when I was, when you watch some of his, I mean, at a certain point, and I watched the video um, about this with Mick Jagger. He was doing an interview where it was talking about how rock and roll changes people, or how a particular lifestyle would change people. I mean, Vince has probably been the same. It's a completely different era of rock and roll. Was everything was meant to be like larger in life, and like you felt had this feeling of grandeur and all this other stuff being a front man. But you can tell, eh, yeah. I mean, dude, just put out some new music, make it spice it up. Put out some new music, add a little. I don't know, maybe, maybe. Let's see what happens. I gotta admit, I gotta tell you, I'm disappointed in Slipknot right now. I am incredibly disappointed in Slipknot. We will address that very shortly when we're talking about that. When we're talking about AI in the music industry and enhancing your creative abilities, I am thoroughly disappointed. And I didn't. That's why I say that, because I was surprised to ever be that way. Everything Slipknot has released is absolute gold, if not platinum. There's anything shinier or more valuable than platinum, I think it's been that. Let's be honest. It's just everything, but this. And I had to stop. How many members are in the band? Like 8 or 9 or I lose count. I lose count. I'm not that. I should be more dedicated. I should know. I do remember 8. I always remember 8 for some reason. I think we all remember 8, just because of the S kind of resembles an 8. But yeah, 8, 9, 10, 13, some shit like that. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. If you were an individual in his own world, in his own realm, making his own way, that could be understandable. But all right, well, I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a minute. I thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly. Ooh, hola. Iron Maiden. Oh man, you see, they are masters of getting you to click on shit. Because I tell you right now, the question mark makes it so that that's valid. I guarantee you're gonna click on that, and we know there's no fucking way. Iron Maiden never fucking sells out, bro. They sell out arenas, but they don't sell out. That motherfucker stays true to who he was. That motherfucker never. He says, "I never drink. I never do this. I pilot my own plane. We get to and from. I set up the gigs. I get it done. Yes, way to go, Bruce. You took that band and yeah, that's how you do it. I'm disappointed. I don't know if we should keep going on this or not. I really don't. I just yeah, the lights went down. Oh no. So what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Google News just popped up, but I see what's going on. I see what's happening. Add a little extra flair, so we're watching all this stuff going on, and I see where it's going. They've always been about girls, 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 but in this particular case, how many people are actually looking at the band right now? Let's be realistic. That is clever. And adding John 5, we know he can really shred. You know what I mean? You've gotten his fan base in there. Um, yeah, we're all coming to see him. And yeah, hats off. I just gotta say it's brilliant. But I think it's time to throw that hat in with the towel. Uh, I'm sure the show is great. I'm sure it's always great, but that's a clear cut sign to me that's true. It's true. I don't know why. Like, there's no reason to like. There's bands out there that get members to fill in if you're not. And I'm not saying Mick Mars isn't capable. He's very, very much capable. Oh no, 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 no! What are you guys doing? Okay, here we go. Very much capable. Mick Mars. It blew me away. I did not know he had it in him. That little rascal's got a voice. And an incredibly, I don't know how much creative control he had behind the music video, but that fucking creeps me the hell out too, man. He really, he creeps me out with this one. It's all black and white, which, there's something to that. But when you start throwing the yes. Now that's what I'm saying. I feel like he had absolute creative control over this music video process, and it's just incredibly eerie. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. Like, who knew? Who knew? Sometimes things happen for a reason. I think that this should definitely this needs to go on tour. Mick needs to go on tour if he hasn't already. I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he did. Like a tiny one. It wasn't a big one. It needs to be an arena tour. I'll tell you that. But yeah, who wants to watch gore? Yeah. Hold on. We gotta let that thing. We gotta let that ride. If you haven't heard this, let it ride.
too late, there's no turning back. Voices are calling, it's been so long. Catch me, I'm falling. In the end, there's no right side of this. From doing all through the hatred, you'll feel it inside. But you know that your mom is so bad.
Now, correct me if we can even probably Google this or look into this just a little bit, but does anybody know Spy versus Spy? Like, does anybody remember Spy versus Spy? It was in a magazine called Mad Magazine. I used to read almost religiously in high school. But yeah, you would see a comic strip called Spy versus Spy, which is, at one point was a video too. Like, if anybody didn't have that game, if anybody had that game, yeah, you had it. You had it. That was a great game. But I'm wondering if that was actually the inspect, because he really, in a way, if he turns a certain direction, it almost evokes that same kind of. I'm just waiting for him to pull a little like TNT bomb out and like, never mind. Yeah. And not overly complex. That's why I at least go into the solo. You don't never stop. If you're a solo guitar, if you guitar, you don't cut. Wait for the solo. Just wait for the solo. At least that far. And then the rest of the song, you can pretty much gauge ends like the rest of the song was played. So no biggie. But yeah, clearly you can understand what's going on there. There's a light and dark side to him, and he's probably conflicted between the two, or maybe now he embraces both sides. Who knows? You always look at the crow in the background and you realize that that's the negative side that follows you around and kind of convinces you that that's kind of how it should be. But you wouldn't have thought, not that I didn't think, that he wrote a lot of the songs, you know what I mean? So you knew he had creative control. You knew he had creativity in the first place. He was noted by Nikki Sixx and Vince originally. I guess he was going for, he thought he was a space alien at one time. I don't know. So there's a very abstract mind about him. So I had to stop and say that was kudos to Mick Mars for putting this together, because that is absolutely brilliant. Oh wait, before we do move on, I have to ask this question too, just to verify. Well, not necessarily verify, just verify one or two things. Given all the talk about Motley Crue and a lot of the oh man, what's the word? The reputation about them right now. Do you think it's plausible that they're not actually, or at least between Nikki Sixx and Vince Neil, that they're not actually playing the instrument or necessarily singing? Or he could possibly be singing along with the vocal track?
It's certainly plausible and has been a subject of debate. While the band has officially denied using backing tracks for band members, there have been fan reports and claims from former members suggesting that pre-recorded elements, especially for vocals, have been used to enhance live performances.
If I showed you a live performance, could you possibly gauge whether or not, or maybe not that we're saying this is fact. This is just a matter of opinion. This is your personal opinion. and kind of determine whether or not that they would actually be playing the instruments or possibly singing along with a vocal track?
I can definitely help with that. If you share a video of a performance, I can look for visual cues, like hand movements not matching the audio or other influences, to help determine how the live sound is being produced.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the headphones just for a minute. That might affect the audio just a wee bit. But we'll keep that right about there. And yeah, I'm not going to talk through this whole thing. And you just hold on. I'm going to get to a part. They're playing "Kickstart My Heart," and I'm pretty sure you know at this point what it just going through the database that's a pretty big song for them. So without further ado, here we go. This is an up close visual of Vince Neil. I believe prior to the point where he goes into, okay, you know what? That's close enough. Here we go.
I'm ready. Put your camera at the screen and I'll jump right in to see what's going on during the performance.
All right. With that amount of footage that you just saw, what would you think about that?
Based on what I'm seeing, Vince Neil is actively engaged with the crowd and performing his vocals as the song moves along.
Really?
I stand corrected. Looking more closely at the footage, there are definitely moments where the microphone is not near Vince Neil's mouth while vocals are still playing, which suggests the use of backing tracks.
Okay. So let's just get right to the gist of it. What would you think personally is going along between? And I haven't showed you Nikki Sixx. Actually, I'm 100% Nikki Sixx is not actually playing some of those bass parts. But what did you think? What would you think about Vince Neil overall?
From yet I observed in the footage, it appears Vince Neil relies on backing tracks to support his live vocals, particularly during more energetic moments or high notes, where the microphone isn't consistently near his mouth.
I noticed that as well. You're certain that you noticed that?
Yes, I'm certain. The visual evidence showed clear moments where the microphone was not near his mouth while lead vocals could still be heard.
And you're not just saying that to make me feel good?
I'm definitely not just saying that. I base my analysis strictly on the visual evidence I saw in the footage where the disconnect between the microphone position and the vocals was clear.
Yeah, I saw that too. Thank you. Stand by. We'll move on to another discussion in a minute.
Sounds good. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Yeah. I saw it myself. And the fact that, like I said, you can literally turn the camera on and let some software train in on some of those characteristics and try. Feel free to experiment yourself. But I think our own eyes can determine, and of course, certain amounts of experience and knowing the industry in general. The show must go on. Unfortunately or fortunately, whether we enjoy it, and they might have their own reasons as why they don't enjoy it anymore either. You know, there might be a certain point where like, damn, dude, I'm just so done at this point, but you still want me to go on and okay, fuck it, just get the backing tracks ready. But I don't know. I just it's I don't know. I can't say that I Motley Crue is always going to be a defined entity within the rock and roll. I mean, they defined rock and roll. They helped define in a lot of seen and unseen ways. But it does not go without saying that they're still a part of very much a part of rock history, and in a way we can hope this could be the kind of final farewell in a way. I don't know, like the Michael Jackson's "This Is It" kind of deal. Except fortunately they're not using exact holograms. I'm halfway tempted to the fact that they put Bobby Lee and Matan in the same room. Yeah, I'm halfway tempted. I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the music news for the day. I'm gonna go right back to right into what I was initially doing, right to work. And I have to say, I'm not gonna lie, I'm right now somewhat of a kid in a candy store at this point. Where we left off yesterday, I told you I was working on the Pierce Acoustics merch, or I have been working on Pierce Acoustics merch a long time. These are utilizing logos that I had created. Can't really, like I said, I can't really define the year. I just know that it was at a point where, I was using the public library to get a lot of work done, not only for the climate control and the environment, but for the free Wi-Fi. So it came in handy, and yeah, it got a lot of things done, and thusly the Pierce Acoustics logo was born. And what was originally supposed to be intended as a graphics design and printing business was immediately realized that that was a market that was not only beyond oversaturated, doomed to become automated. Why even bother? Especially with companies like this, they can really just do it on demand and do it even better. Seriously, why even bother? So eventually, the idea of always, just playing around and tinkering with these became what was going to be. Never mind, I won't even say that. But yeah, what was Pierce Graphics Design and Printing? And I'll go and try to find I know the original logos in the hard drive right there. I'll just find a way to. I'll just basically put it on a flash drive. We'll revisit that later, reminisce. But yeah, it eventually became the Pierce Acoustics logo. Just got rid of the graphics design and printing underneath, and with the exact same font, printed out acoustics. There was an elaborate kind of thing going on in the background, and at that point, it was just like, why even bother? So I stripped away, put it a plain background, and called it a day. But of course, now with so much at our disposal, I've had to see it in so many different ways, and that's why you see it now at the end of what we're doing, not only just in the corner, but at the end of the outro scene, I guess. And wait a minute, wait a tick. Where is the logo? Did I just notice the logo's missing? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Is it? It's always active. I never have to check. Is it? What? It's not official without the logo. I gotta tell you, it just does not feel official without it. There's no way. Are they? Wait a minute. What? Where am I? What? and there's supposed to be two. Hmm. Okay, technical difficulties. We'll see. But yeah, as I said, that now you can see it at the outro and all kinds of million different ways, and it's fantastic because when you're sitting there designing it in the first place, never, I knew I was gonna attempt to try and push it, make it go places, but to see it go that many different directions and still have so much fun with it. So I've created some variations on a theme, and I've started applying them to everything. I can't not. I have to put it on everything, literally everything. Why not? Why not, dude? Seriously, why not? And I do think there are certain things that are overdone in the kiss industry, but at the same time, if you had those same tools at your disposal, would you or would you not? Let's be realistic. Yes, yes, we would. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna slap that brand on everything and anything. And please, guys, feel free to jump in, help out any way you can. I'm not asking for handouts with any of this. This is a legitimate service. You buy a T-shirt, these funds go to investing in um, uh, elevating the company further and further. Without, like I said, looking at GoFundmes or outside investors and all kinds of things that can make the brand shaky and keep everything on a narrow path. Yes, we'll have all everything, all everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm halfway tempted now that I'm continuing with these particular items to kind of push it a little bit today. And I'll start a little bit late. I start a little bit late and work a couple hours. It was a good night. I worked a long shift last night, worked a long shift the night before that. Tomorrow I'm taking off completely. Tomorrow, well, no, taking off the rideshare portion completely is all Pierce Acoustics tomorrow. All Pierce Acoustics tomorrow. So yeah, look forward to that. Possibly, hopefully, being live earlier, and then of course a lot longer, because we're dedicating it to everything, all those final components. Because now with this being done, with the website being done, which mm, 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 with the website being done or finished, completed, you will not only be able to pre-order the HHO generators beforehand, allowing me to just literally, we're at the point where I just need to requisition the materials and put it together. Is that simple? And then, of course, you can begin ordering guitars at that point, and you know, uh, with the like I said, with the everything. With the revenue coming in directly at that point, everything is a direct investment. We use the down payments to garnish the materials to put it together, and there you go. It's that easy. So there's no real reason. I've been I almost even used the equity on the house to even try to push this even further, but there's there's ways, and with certain partnerships that I'm working along and garnering that way, I won't have to. I'm literally just focus on the custom shop aspects. If there's a customized version of the P1 outside of the standardized model, I'll be working on that direct, and that's how it will make. I know I'm just going off on a tangent right now. I'm just explaining too much at once, but I'm just saying that that's how I'm able to manage this myself. You know what I mean? Without any outside interference whatsoever. So we're doing this one step at a time. And with these tools facilitated at that point, we are fully operational, fully ready to go. I've had the equipment forever. I handmade the equipment myself. And like I said, it's just gathering the materials and putting it together at this point. And if you do want to wait to feel free to see the finished product first and beforehand, feel free. I know I would myself, And yeah, just know that that's coming as well, because this kind of all started because I wanted one myself forever. Like I can't not this first one. Often thought, yeah, put one together and then sell it immediately. But I don't think you can. Personally, I don't think I can sell the first one. It's like that's the firstborn. It's just something about that is very important and very significant. So this firstborn, this is mine. And yes, I will gladly show it off, display, whatever. Actually, there's two. I have a 6 string and a 7 string I'm working on. That way you'll see, I guess there's similarities, but the one's a 6 string, one's a 7 string. But it will, there won't be the exact same color scheme, and at least give variations on a theme, and you'll be able to see right away if you want it or not, right then and there. But I'm pretty sure, just in the details alone, from what I've displayed, it is what it is. It is exactly that. Um, but without further ado, yeah, let's get right back into work. And yeah, you guys are gonna watch. You're gonna see everything. You're gonna watch the whole thing. You're gonna be this time, because I just found out how to do this right here on this menu tab. Wait, yeah, wait, yeah. And now you can see everything I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, now we were right over here. Yep, I was right in the middle of this. And like I said, this is the variation on a theme. This is it kind of blends the fact that I'm utilizing circuit board patterns and never mind. I don't think I have to explain that. But yeah, this is a variation on theme. As you can see, this is a tank. This will come featured in black, and I guess this is navy blue. Up the sizes that they offer up to 2XL, and from small to 2XL, and yeah, everything's pretty much straightforward as is. Oh, yeah, hold on, I'm finishing this one up. Hold on, let me see. Of course, let's get some. Let's get some cinematic music. Oh, wait. Did I hit? No, I did. I hit the. Can't continue that yet. I wasn't done. I was not done. I got it. Okay. Outside label. And this is how you know it's official, because you will see the official everywhere on the shirt, and especially on the tag. That's how you'll know. Be able to separate it from the out there, fighting over each other just to try and get a hold of this logo, to start slapping it on stuff. So be mindful of that. It's pretty much only one place that you can get this currently. So yeah, know that only one place in the world you can get it. One source, and then you can get it currently. And yeah, I think that's good. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward for these particular ones. But with Pierce Acoustics being a good-time professional itself can be boring. So that's why I've kind of gone a little bit outside with it. But I'm very much an abstract artist, and there's a lot of influences from early Quicksilver and the other brands that I used to wear. Maybe Quicksilver, that was one of them. But there's a lot of skateboard brands that I'm and surf brands that I'm influenced by. Great artwork that can easily be equally professional and stylish. Look at this. Look how beautiful this person looks wearing this. It's amazing. Oh my god. Just to know how much attention you're gonna get when they see that logo, when they see you're wearing Pierce Acoustics merchandise, they're gonna know you're on the level. They're gonna want to talk to you. They're gonna start a conversation. They want to say, "Wow, you're an incredibly gifted individual." You know, I can tell. He even looks smarter. Somehow his IQ went up at least 50 points. You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but for some people, they have done a lot. Let's see the back. Let me see the back. Let me see what. Why did you guys let me do that? Why would you let me do that? Yeah, no, we're working on white font on black. So this needs to be this. Why would you let me do that? Kind of squint enough, you can tell there's enough of a color difference that you would be able to see it, but you would have to work fairly hard to do so. Yeah, I'm leaving the black on black, but maybe like a special edition. That works better. There we go. All right. And yeah, guys, I'm slapping this logo on. There it is, yes. Official. Even when you're walking away, they're still looking at you. They can't help but notice. They can't help but stare. So don't feel like it's gonna be an awkward situation when you start wearing this stuff and everybody's looking at you and you're wondering why. It is what it is. You are rocking some of the greatest merch in the world right now by doing this. This is incredible. It's incredible. Gorgeous. Feel gorgeous when you're wearing it, because look, this I gotta go ahead and put it. I'll go ahead because women can wear it too. Men can wear it too. Men can be gorgeous too. Women can feel gorgeous when you're wearing it, because know this: it was designed by someone who is intending on you to feel gorgeous when you're wearing it. To be gorgeous when you're wearing it. That's exactly what's going on here. It's amazing. We're slapping this on everything. This is one of 2, by the way. So let's see. It's alright. That's it. Yeah. Show the back. Yeah, come on. It's so cool. Yes, I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. You gave me all these options. You seriously gave me all these options? Give me a casket. I swear to God, I'm sticking the Pierce Acoustics logo on it. Reserved. And I do feel like we should have basically, if you want to see it without someone wearing it, yeah. And I do recognize the irony of walking around with a target on your chest, but know that yes, if you represent this brand, you are going to be wearing a target on your chest. But know that you're not alone. I'll be wearing that target too. I'll take it. I'd rather go down in a hail of gunfire. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, let's see. So it's not. And I was originally gonna go just black and white, but it just, while you're there, it does. And to get those options, you don't have to necessarily feel like it's just so official. I mean, it's official, but it doesn't have to feel official. Okay, so continue. I'm happy with that. And as you can see clearly, at this point in time, I would only be gaining $1, a little over $1. So what I do is I just a little bit, so at least make about $3 per. And this is, I'm not trying to start a business selling t-shirts, ladies and gentlemen, not at all. You start a little side hustle selling t-shirts. Let's get that clear. I think for some reason, I think I had the misconception a little bit. It would have worked then, when it was a graphic design and printing business, when you were printing more than just shirts. It kind of works, but even then, that I don't know. It's a rough market when there's so much out there, but it's good to have options. It's good to have diversity, and you have a hell of a selection right now. And like I said, it will be hella worth it. It will be hella worth it. You will be looking so good when you're wearing it. And for those prices, and to still kind of keep it fairly low, because I see a lot of these individuals selling merch, and some of my favorites, Tom Green's not, his merch is I shouldn't be dropping names, but there's a few others out there that, I gotta really think twice if I'm gonna buy it. I want to, but I gotta think twice a little bit. Fortunately, with this, the way that I've named it, I think it's even comparable. Like if you ever went to Walmart and picked up a t-shirt there now, you're probably gonna be paying more at Walmart. So I think that feels good. You know what I mean? And the fact that you would actually be wearing something that I created pre-AI, created that official logo that you see that marks and stamps everything, pre-AI, to see that displayed so far outside of a public library. I don't know how to put that into words. So like I said, just put it in keep it affordable, and just make a little over $3 per shirt, and yeah, it's worth it just to see the logo, just to see it incarnate, to see it alive, to see you looking so fabulous. I'm telling you, you're gonna go. Watch this first. Go ahead. Oh no, wait, no. I should be able to edit. I forgot to adjust the title, where you can clearly see it. It just says unisex tank top with a Pierce Acoustics official unisex tank top. So we'll go ahead and edit that real quick. As you can see, there are 2 other official unisex tank tops, because there are also 2 other Pierce Acoustics official logos, and so we'll get to in just a second. Hopefully the audio's not. I keep forgetting the comments up too. Is the logo there? It is. Okay, it is. Personally, I'm not seeing the LOL logo, but okay. For some reason, it was incredibly difficult. Maybe it was just it might have been lagging. Maybe it was a lag. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's it. Go ahead and add our tags and all that other thing, blah blah blah. But yeah, I got to say Pierce Acoustics official before I will sign off on any of them. There's no way. It's kind of like a rite of passage, isn't it? There it is. We could give a description. Well, it has a description, doesn't it? So we don't need to give a description, but we do have to say Pierce Acoustics official merch. Yes, it's alive. You better believe it. As soon as we hang up, I don't know. I might even purchase one live right here in front of you. Yes, I'm gonna be wearing all this shit. I am gonna be wearing all this shit. I gotta talk to these kids because obviously I gotta get samples. I gotta know it looks good, and I'm gonna be driving around. And what's nuts? I am gonna create a little ad for this too. I'm gonna be pushing an ad for this like crazy. But to go back to our daydreaming conversation when that came up. Hopefully the audio is still picking up fairly. I'm trying to project as best as possible. Yeah, I was daydreaming. I daydream often. What you could possibly just, I guess, more or less, not ideas, but more or less visions, right? So as each vision progressed into one thing led to another, where I just I don't necessarily, I don't feel like I could take credit for it 100%, but that's for me life, especially when you're doing this live. But I just came up, I swear to God, it's just, this is going to be probably one of the greatest marketing strategies. If somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody else has had, and I'm varying on a theme in a way, but yeah, we're going to take it to the next level. I have a really good idea to push these, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be so fucking cool. Like I said, to see it once it was outside of a public, I designed it inside of a public library. So to see it anywhere outside of that and actually on physical objects. And now, like I said, now if and I'm gonna slap it on everything. If they have lunch boxes and all this stuff, I'm gonna give some to my kid. They'll go around school and say, look, this is my daddy's company. He owns it. Man, if I were ever a kid and I was able to do that, I was pretty cool when I had the magic school bus lunchbox. I don't know why, but it stopped there. It stopped real quick right there. So, all right, that one. Let's stop a couple of these others real quick. What do you see? Should we hit the? Yeah. So we have in the standard T-shirts, which there's another version. I'm having some issues with the standard T-shirt versions. Could be a lot going on at once, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me just go ahead and we'll cut the acoustics for right now. Just wanted to set the mood. That's my bad. I just want to set the mood. You know, I don't like having that that dull noise sometimes. But okay, hold on. Exit then. What? Exit then. And we'll go right here. Right. No, not just what about right. The light goes out, and of course the signal starts. And I'm trying to. That's just perfect. That's perfect. Live, perfect. So that being said, God, I cannot fucking believe that with the light like that, like it just gives out at random times. Interesting. And then of course we've already, all right, you know what? Update everything. Update our lives. You know? God, what's going on? Did we lose signal? Is everything still? Yeah. The strength looks good. Of course, is it? I mean, he got full bars, but I don't know. Maybe there's just too much in the background. Let's just cut some of the extra. Do I have anything going on here? What is this? Wait a minute. What is this? Wait a minute. And what is this? What? Okay. Enough of that. Without further ado, yeah, I'd love to show you some of these. That'd be great. You know what? Let's see what happens if we just go into Shopify in general. I have yet to do that. Visit the IGS. Good God, man. I think this isn't the most sophisticated of machines, but um, I probably do have too much on the hard drive as is. I need to cut a lot of it off. It's just it happens so fast. You can't. Yeah, you really can't. I try to keep it as organized as possible. Let's see pages. View the store. Let's view the store. Let's view the store as if we were on the outside looking in. Yes, self love apparel, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the first apparel meant to make you feel good about yourself. Put it on and feel good. Don't, if you know what I mean, don't feel bad if you ever feel like, yeah, to stare. Give him a reason to stare. Let's give him a reason to stare. I know I'm gorgeous, but I just love to shop. Leave me the fuck alone. You know? So there's that. Media entertainment products. You can see some of these already. Like I said, they has a lot. And some of these are variations on some of my inspirations from growing up in the 90s and 80s. Some of them are a little more eccentric, what I would think to be a little more formal, a little more classy, little more class, you know. So let me see, where's our products? There's a few. Got coasters. What would, so where would I what shop now? I guess I hit shop now. Yeah, I'm seeing just this, I'm glad we're going through. Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Yeah! Yes! Oh my fuck! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh fuck! Yes! You start seeing some shit like this. Look how good! Look how gorgeous, motherfucker! Look at it! Look at it! Pierce Acoustics across your chest. I tell you, go out. You're gonna see. He's gonna see a couple ladies. They're gonna be looking at him and say, "Oh my God, girl, look at this man. What? I don't know what he got going, but he got a Pierce Acoustic T-shirt. Oh, girl, let's go talk to him. What? What? They're gonna come up and talk to you. Yes, and ladies, same thing. You know, guy sees you out there, you see, oh my gosh, she's repping that Pierce Acoustics logo. Oh, I know she's down. I know she's down, man. I know she's the one. That's the one right there. Look, she's got the target right there. She's trying to draw you right in. That's her. Right there. Right there. And yet they do come in multiple colors. This one in particular does come in white. That was called what they, and yeah, look how gorgeous. And pink. And pink. And pink. Yes. Yes. I rock it. And I've made pink look so good. I love pink. Pink is my favorite session. So yeah, no, it's well versed. It's not just black and white. It was gonna be just black and white, but the moment I saw there were opportunities to just make it, and it's just black and white. Look at that. Look at that sprout across his chest. Oh, oh, that's a real man right there. Good God, man. Oh shit, I'm taking away. I'm just, ooh, ooh. And you see that trademark right over there, right over there. So you know it's legit. You know it's legit. And look, I'm gonna tell you, when you go to look inside the tag, look inside the tag. You won't be surprised to know that's how you know it's official. That official logo. Whoo, fantastic. And like, so you got variations on a theme. You know what I mean? Like the top portion, you put it on here, but it's versatile. We'll have one. We'll have one for women, particularly. We do have some for children sizes, and we have plenty in the men's category. But don't feel just because it's in a particular category that you can't. I used to wear women's shirts all the time. If you know me, you knew they just fit. I don't know. At the time, I've always been scrawny, so it just worked to my advantage. They just kind of hug a little bit right here in the stomach, right where it counts, and then just it accents that chest just a little bit. So you know what I mean? You just feel it. And then the sleeves come all the way up. So then it just, whatever little muscle you did have, just, you know what I mean? So it's each their own. It does not, just because it has a particular category, do not feel like you have to, yeah, women, go ahead. Go ahead. And this is the red and black. Oh, man. Oh, man. Feel like a rock star when you wear it. Pierce Acoustics logo popping in the back, the official Pierce Acoustics logo. Told you I designed pre-AI that is now stamped. I mean, if you saw it has been on a T-shirt before. This is not the first time, but at this scale, yeah, this is a first. And like I said, I'm not stopping. We're gonna see. We're gonna see who got time. They gave me all these options. Let's go through every one. I want to give you options. If you're not into t-shirts today, go and get a t-shirt. You don't get a thermos. Get a keychain. Get a sticker. Some show. You know what I mean? Yeah, anything shows support. Anything shows love. I don't care. I just showed you I'm only making $3 off of a t-shirt that I'm selling anyways. It doesn't matter. My logo's on a t-shirt, bro. Like what? That is so fucking awesome. And yes, for anyone out there that had commented what a waste of time this is for my children to have their last name on a t-shirt for everybody to wear, and everybody want to wear that. Oh, you're that pure? Yes. Feel good about yourself, girls. Feel good about yourself. We don't all have that opportunity. Good God, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And you're gonna be there. Oh my God. Holy shit. And that's the one we did. That's the one we just did. That's the other should see where this was the original concept, and then where we converged. This circuit pattern idea, and then yeah, yeah, yeah. That's amazing. Design designed by a rock star to be a rock star. Not to say I'm necessarily. I'm just saying I'm into rock and roll. You get it. Oh my God. So you saw the lies on my merch. That's obviously it's going to be more intricate. That's my heavy metal project. So everything about that is going to be abstract, more colorful, more vibrant, and of course printed from top to bottom. What I was gonna stop at Pierce Acoustics for right now. I was going to do that, but I think it's a good idea while you're in the candy store to just knock it all out the park. There's always time. I'll go in there and I'll put more stuff. I'll put more stuff on there. I'll put it probably will be no category left undone by the time I'm done. But hopefully they start adding new categories. Cause yeah, I saw they had swim trunks too. Yes, go swimming and feel confident that everybody's gonna be looking right at you. Oh my God, who's that? I don't know. He's Acoustics. Oh my God, go talk to him. I don't know. He might be important. Oh my God. That's it. That's how you do it. That's it. Look at my fucking car. And look how confident this man looks sitting in his stool. Look at that. Oh man. And you look smarter. Look how smart he looks. With that technical schematic type logo. They're gonna think, even if you don't, you might. But even if you don't, You know what you're talking about. He knows what he's. He ain't been to college. Yeah, I bet he works with Elon Musk. I don't know. He's got something going on. And then look, pay close attention to that sleeve right there. That's how you know it's official. That sleeve says it all. Because even when they're not looking right at you, they're still looking at you. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, this one also comes in sky blue and very much in pink. And if you're not, you know. Look how good he looks in pink, ladies and gentlemen. He looks fantastic in pink. And ladies, if you want to put one on too, guess what? You look good in pink. All right, all right, all right. Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. Oh man, yeah, we gotta. No, we did the white version of this, the white logo version of this. I mean, choose my words carefully, right? But no, let's, because this was available in black and navy blue, which yeah, that's black. That's black. That's black. And yeah, we'll do the same thing where this was available in red and white. We'll do the same thing. We need a red and white version. God, that looks fantastic. I need to organize them. We need to put them in categories so that everything's not just, you're not doom scrolling through the page. If you need, you know where you're looking, you know what you need. Or if you just feel through you want a window shop, you don't have to be so overwhelmed by so much fantastic product, by so much incredibly fantastic product. And yes, these are Gildans. These are Gildans. I trust that brand. I've rocked that brand forever. With a custom. Look. You can see it from. I hope you can, because you can see it on the screen. I hope you can see it on the screen. But check. Just pay close attention to the label. Where the label? Just pay close attention to the label. God, that looks fantastic. I don't know. I think this is the first one I'm going to go with. Well, I can't just go with one. I can't just go with one. Feel free to just go with one. Don't feel no pressure. Like I said, if you just want to buy a sticker, that'd be great. But I can't stop at one. And I think I got to get the stickers too. I really do. I think I got to stop and get some stickers. Like I'm going to slap this. I'm going to slap. I told you it's going to be on a billboard, but it's going to be everywhere else even before then. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It's going to be so fucking cool. Oh my God. I got a really good idea for this. Amongst everything else, it all comes spur of the moment. And right now, it's with everything at our disposal. There's no reason to let it just. There's times where you can just jot it down in a journal. Maybe turn the camera on your phone and say it out loud. Anything. Do not let these ideas stop. And from how I work, so that I don't it's just certain things will, like, let's say for example that I was eating tomato pancakes every day, all day, every day. Eventually, I'm really going to get bored and tired of those pancakes. So to prevent that from happening, I will literally just go from one subject line to the next. Fortunately, these click. They coincide. This isn't completely off topic. This has and should have been done for so long. I just can't even stress it enough. It started with these. Look, I know you. If you go look on my page, and you'll see my first and second, Elizabeth and Victoria, rocking in children's sizes that very same T-shirt. So it wasn't. This is nothing new, but these are now. I'm blowing it out of proportion. And like I said, even seeing it now and seeing what we've done with just the simple designs. I'm wondering what we can do when I go abstract, like tiger claw coming across the chest, got pierced on one side, and then twist sticks coming across the bed. I don't know. That's just coming off the top of my head right then and there. But something along those lines, just so, and I'm curious. I will do some digging to see if they have some, something shiny, that can, put some shine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Especially for those gold highlights that you just saw in those mugs. They can make that shiny, or give it the luster that we're looking for. Um, oh, I can't stop looking at. All right, the only way I can is if I go right back to the. Oh man, go right back to the store itself and go right back into the door. What need? Like I said, that was all categorized under men's clothing, and you can see we haven't even gotten food, and you better believe I'm up next after the tank tops are the baseball tees. I've been like, it's just I don't know. There's just something about that that's iconic. That right there just is that is America's at the peak of its fashion sense. Personally, that is at a time when that was the peak of fashion right there. You have to have a baseball tee. I can't live with that. And honestly, I've come to embrace polos too. I don't know if you're a polo guy, polo gal, polo in between. I have a nice, fairly fitted polo. There's something to the loose ones, I guess, if you're out like really playing golf. But yeah, you see that fit. You can see how it fits. Tell you, I'm not gonna complain, but at the same time, I'm glad it's never that. It would be more of this. Definitely more of this. I'm not certain about that. But yeah, so yeah, definitely stopping at polos after that. And who doesn't love a hoodie? I mean, we gotta stop at hoodies. And let's see what else. Like I said, I saw swimming trunks. We're gonna stop at swimming trunks. I'm curious to see what we can do with. Well, we might start with one pieces, but I'm curious to see what we can do with bikinis. I'm I'm actually open to the idea right now. Like that would be incredibly. It would invoke the right response. Let's just say that. And like I said, feel gorgeous while you're wearing it. Okay, so we stop into the tank tops, and this is standard. You know, one side this fits all, makes everybody look good. Look, he's just average Joe like your boy, and he's gonna look fantastic in it. So we go in, and we were doing the white with black font this time. Yeah, we're doing black this time. We did white previously. We're doing black font this time. And that's how you just keep it simple like that. But there will be, um, there's beyond different categories. I think with GS in general, with just those, you see, each department has its own theme. So that's how we kind of it can just be so diverse. You get to be so diverse like that, and it feels incredible. Like they've gone to a point where I felt like my creativity has been caged in a way to almost like knowing no boundaries whatsoever. So it's kind of it's exhilarating, it's invigorating, exhilarating, and incredibly exciting. Like I can't, like I said, those are the only ways I can really put into words. But I think it's kind of a combination of all those together. Just and who knows what's next? Like I said, it only gets better. Not to say that this is good. I'm not trying to say no. This is fucking great. This is fucking fantastic. What the fuck are you talking about? This is absolutely fantastic, guys, gals, everybody, get on it. Get on it, dude. Please, thank you. This is guy. I don't know what to say. I just don't know. Just stay tuned. Stay along for the ride. It's just gonna get incredible. We'll go ahead and put this right here. Oh man. Okay. Calm down, boy. Calm down. I just get so excited. I'm just so excited. It's just like there's always a Mike Myers. If you know, you know. But yeah, I feel like I'm selling that juice machine right now. Just so excited. Look, mate, look, it's so exciting. Look. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. All right. First off, if you're gonna give somebody a target, give them the right target to hit. Give them all. You know what I mean? You're gonna hit me, bro. Hit me where it counts. You know, of course, gotta stay within the margins to a degree. But I think that's about as I can get. Of course, one needs to pop right in that. Just. Hold on. Yeah, well, yeah. Hold on. Wait. I just need to. It helps. Does that? It helps back. If you see somewhere right, then you'll know. Right, let me go back and forth. Wait. Now, why does it seem like it? Hold on. Let me see. That seems about right. I feel like any higher you get, you're touching the collar. So that would just, yeah, that would kind of, yeah. It's about right. I think his chest is a little broader. That's probably why it's sticking out just a little bit more. But if you see it on a person like myself, this guy right here, this guy right here, and see it's positioned just about right, right there, dead center, right in the bird chest. And yeah, Pierce Acoustics right underneath, just like you need to. Got white, red. And yeah, I'm gonna go back because it has not been stamped properly with our outside label. And this time, yes, we will be using the correct one. This is our black font. Created in a public library, guys. No excuse. This was a time where I was sitting here thinking that there was no excuse for homelessness ever. Like that was never an option. And even then, coming from somebody that was slightly homeless at one point in time, I was living in a car, but I still had a job for the time being. And progressively, it got better and better. And for anybody else that needs to know, no, there was no credentials behind it. One could say I initially got into the trade school for that reason. You go to trade schools, you get the trades, so they'll help you find a job, and they have the resources to help you find a job. And it just kept coming like, hey, I got this job for you, or I got this job. And it's like, it almost like, I get that you want to wait until you feel like I'm qualified for something, but throw me a bone. I can still kind of go both. I can, as many people do, you can part-time work, part-time school. You can entry level somehow. Found me something entry level so I can at least get my feet in the door. But it always seemed like something until finally I was like, you know what? It doesn't always have to be a fast food position. If it doesn't have to be the same position. If you feel like that's the only experience you have, and that's the only position that you should have to apply for, that's bullshit. It finally took it, look for entry level anything. And there is entry level anything. And guess what? They're going to go out of their way and show you step by step every way of the process along the way, regardless. So, yeah, the fact that, regardless of getting certified in welding in a lot of places, even though I was certified in class, you still had to get recertified in the field. So it didn't matter. It did not. You got. I appreciate the initial training, the initial skills, and the introductory into it. But there was nothing saying that I couldn't have just initially applied for that position to begin with. Applied for an entry level anything. If you're trying to get in any particular field, trying to progress into something that you feel is going to elevate you outside of like your minimal base pay position, entry level anything, and then progress from there. Show them that you're worth the pay. I think I started at 11.50 entry level, and then ended up on $15 an hour. So that was pretty good, not too shabby from somebody that was living in a vehicle, went from a dishwasher position right into a $11.50 hour position that eventually topped out at $15 an hour by the time I was ready to really jump in to start doing Pierce Acoustics full bore. So that being said, this logo represents a lot. This logo represents that there's always a way if we can use our mind and put good use to it. And I'm really good with that positioning right now. So let's see. I think we've, straightforward, right to the point. Nice little logo, nice little font underneath. We got the nice little stamp in the back. And yeah, obviously we'll get a little more um, a little more exotic and a little more eccentric with it later. And clearly the tanks are a little more expensive than the actual tees themselves. I think the tees themselves are ending at $16 with the added $2. But yeah, for some reason less material costs more these days. So I'll throw that out there. But you do look incredible in a tank top. I'll take. Come on, man. Let's be real. I think the first day that we were actually able, when the weather went from frigid to warm, like when spring first turned, everyone in town took the opportunity to wear a tank top. Just don't think that it's unnecessary. Of course, while we have a chance, this is a Pierce Acoustics official. I think this is the last tank top version that we should have to do for right now before progressing into the baseball. Otherwise, I would copy and paste that and click it in there. That gets tiring fast. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm not sure if I picked the right photos. Oh no. Wait a minute. We can fix that. We can fix that. Let it publish first. Let it do its thing first. I can go ahead and go right back in, and we can adjust that because I feel it. And this shouldn't have been the main one. Oh shit! I did that for a couple of these. Did I? Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to this real quick. No, it catches. All we have to do. Hold on. With this one. So I don't want that to be. I want for these in particular for the standard tees, it works to have just the basics, so you can just kind of see what it looks like. But for some of these, I think it's good. Looks better to see somebody wearing it initially. Deal with it looking flat. But for these, especially with the tanks, you want to see what it's looking like when somebody's wearing it. Go ahead. Yeah. Wait. What? What did I do? Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait. I need to slide it over here. Okay. And then we want this one to probably be right about here because this silhouette, I don't know. I could guess. I'm guessing. That silhouette looks promising. So yeah, there you go. Now that's adjusted. And of course, yep, add our tags, Pierce Acoustics, Pierce Acoustics merchandise. Boom. So type in any of those things, any of these products should pop up, no problem. Or if you go to find the IG directly, should be able to just type in those characters. I might have to. I might have to, that's tagged as well. Now that has, if I hit it, will have the image we want. Let's do the same thing. This is right. Yeah, everything was right. Nope. Yep. We just have to go back and make sure everything has the tags. That's important. I do gotta put the tags too. But this, yeah, I was not paying attention. I had a particular model in mind. Actually, you know what? We'll go with this guy, but I didn't put the images where there's nobody wearing, just the plain tank top itself. Be somewhat consistent. Trying to be professional, guys. Keep it professional. Keep it consistent. Keep it easy. Okay. Very carefully. Hopefully, we should be able to just. Not entirely sure, but as soon as it does, there we go. Yeah. There you go. Oh, really though? Yeah, $3. No biggie. No biggie though. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I think that's great. Pennies always add up. And it's always just good to have a little side. Little side. Keep it as much as possible. There's anything you're gonna learn about from what I'm doing. There's a lot. What the edit title and description. Edit design. Okay, yeah, because I know I'm not technically editing the design, but what we need to do is probably in the design function. Oh man, does anybody else feel like they're back in the days of dial-up right now? Ooh. See the margins. That is totally not true. It's not true. You and I both know that is not true. Look, they're right there. It's right there. And if we look, where are our margins? Wait a minute. This could maybe. Oh shit! What'd I do? No! What'd I do? What? I just wanted to receive the mark. I shouldn't have touched the goddamn. That wasn't even there the first time. Hold on. Cancel. Yeah. What happened? The more you know. Wait. What am I doing? What? Okay, product. Is it gonna let me? Wait. Mock-up. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. What is a mock-up? Okay, that's what I thought it was. Now, can we add more? I got this feeling I'm gonna have to do it all over. it just feels so much easier to have to do it all over again for some reason. And it's not like it would be overly difficult too either. So, fuck. I've had this issue previously. As if you notice, there is one T-shirt design, basic T-shirt design that's missing. That's featured on the tank top exclusively right now. And ever since I went and deleted and tried to re-upload, I'm having some issues. So that's where some kind of concern is kind of coming up. And if I try to do that, will I still be able to re-upload it again? Let's try that. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. And if it works out, then we'll delete it. That's how we'll do that. Should have been paying more attention. See how you don't pay attention? Happens all the time. I shit you not. This happens all the time. And this is kind of the process. This is the learning process. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Preparing design maker. Cleaning magic. Yeah, there you go. All right. Dang, yeah, you look good in a pair of blue jeans, bro. All right, there you go. Yes. And this was white and red, I believe. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so that being said, we had our initial design, our main design, which was told to us previously that was out with me. I'm 100% certain, and that's BS. Especially because, right, that's it. I'm so done. You go in RGB, bro. You're going RGB. Hold on. As soon as I have the capability, capacitor, because it seems like as soon as it gets builds up a potential charge, it's able to go again. I don't know. What sets the mood? Something that flashes, right? Something that. Here, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, now do it all over again till we get it right. Till we get it right. That's insane. Don't you mad? Till we get it right. And I guess you can see just as well as I can. That is well within those margins. Yeah, that's the print zone. Quit playing with me, man. That's the print zone. Look, and that's not even coming up right now, so you're full of it. I know it. All right, so we're gonna move this up just a bit, just a tad, because we want to click right where we. Yeah, it should work just fine. Yeah. First and foremost, add our out label for it, because if it is good, we'll just move on. If not, we'll come back and fix the front. I don't just slap my name on everything. But yeah, this has been productive. Well within those margins. Make it as big as you can. If they'll give you those, make it as big as you can. They asked for 500 DPI. Of course, I had to ensure. Okay. Then yeah, it takes one to know one. I'll just say it takes one to know one. All right. Yeah, we'll let Bird Chest rock this one. Of course, I have to include this. And yes, for especially you have to at least see what it looks like with somebody wearing it. I do know. Let me see. See that? See that look on his face? It's stern, but subtly it says, I am so happy to be wearing this Pierce Acoustics logo on my chest right now. It's incredible. Look at it. He almost wants to go out and get it tattooed on his arm. I swear to God, look at that face. He is so happy. That could be any one of us right now. All right. I mean, yeah. Feel free to wait until you see me wearing one too, if you want as well. Like I said, I don't blame anybody for wanting it, but it's you're watching me do this right now in real time. I've showed you the exact. You saw the quality of the image was good. Everything's fantastic. The design, the logo, the placements looking fantastic. Let me see the back. Yeah, you know what I mean. So when he starts working out, when he gets those shoulder muscles going, and that Pierce Acoustic logo just sticks out even more. You know, you see the muscle. Then they're seeing your muscles popping. Like, oh my God, what? I knew this guy was on the level. The moment I saw the Pierce Acoustics logo, but then I started seeing those. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what's going on with Arnold. See if I can't get a little endorsement. Get him next time he gets the Gold's Gym, because I know he would look. He'd look fabulous. It would just enhance. Who is this, man? All right, so let's see. Yeah. Can you imagine? Just look at him doing some kind of reverse curl, something even with the triceps, because then you still getting those muscles along the back too, so it still ripples and pops. They're already gonna be staring, but you're gonna give them a reason to stare when you're doing it too. This is gonna make you look fantastic when you go to the gym. When you go, what? Don't ever feel nervous about it. You can walk in with confidence. At that point, muscles or none, knowing you already look good before you even got there. So just say, all right, yeah. Now we've added the components. Like I said, it's good. Like I said, you can see the whole thing sprawled out. Clearly tell that it is well within the print zone. If I were printing it, it would probably be flattened out in this position. I'm just, not that I haven't done it before, but I'm just saying that should be well within the print zone. And then you saw those were my limits. If I could make it bigger, I would make it bigger. But those are my limits. But we'll work around those later on. I think for the time being, this will be the main page. I like it. Like I said, I had $2. Make a little something. You know, and that's it. And that's how that's how you have to do it. Don't. This is. You have to understand what. If you're a department store, it's one thing. But if you're if this is something to enhance your brand, that's exactly what this is doing. So that's all this is really meant to do, is to enhance the brand. Don't sit there and feel like I need to make a full-time job out of this, because I don't see that being plausible and affordable for anybody, to be honest with you. If I were to sit here and look, let's see, if I wanted to make $10, $10 per, let's say I sell 10 t-shirts. At that point, all I got to do is sell 10 t-shirts a day. I could sell 10 t-shirts a day. Fuck, I could probably sell 20 if I was going around and that was the only thing I was doing. But let's see what happens if I make it to where I want to make $10 per. Now I got to go out and convince you, especially if you're an extra large. But let's go if you're an extra small. Now I got to convince you to buy a nearly $30 t-shirt from somebody that you kind of know, but you don't really, you know what I mean? So yeah, if this is, that's what I'm coming from. If this is somebody you're trying to start a t-shirt business, or you're trying to start, let's say you're in a band and you're not necessarily discovered, and you're trying to sell merch at a merch table, try to convince somebody that's just heard you that it's going to be worth it to pay nearly $30 for I can barely do that in the department store. So it's checks and balances. And that's why I am not ashamed one bit to let you in the game room right here. Not at all. This is how we should be doing. Well, to a certain degree. I'm not going to let you into my taxes, and I'm not going to let you look at my bank account. That's not happening. But full disclosure, fuck yeah. If you want to know where I'm getting my prices, how I'm setting my prices, and how we should be setting our prices, just take note of that. Is like I'm just saying, from coming from experience, from somebody that's using merchandise to elevate the brand. You're not, the brand itself is what you're marketing. That's the full-time job. Pierce Acoustics is the full-time job. That's what we're trying. So the fact that we're making any money at all with some of this, and the fact that they're wearing your logo. If it is your logo, you know what I'm saying? If you go full on designing, like I'll even show you in a second when we go to move on to the Lies on Lies merchandise, directly photoshopping and manipulating everything exact your way yourself. Feel good about that. Feel extraordinarily incredible about that, because that's worth more than money. Money, see, yeah, I gotta explain economics to some of y'all, and not. I don't think I should have. Not that I don't have to. I know I don't have to. Y'all know. Anybody that works for a living knows that there are a lot, that money is at a certain level. It gets us what we need, but we wouldn't. If it didn't, we wouldn't have anything to do with it. Let's be realistic about that. There are things in life that go way beyond money, and just the experience sometimes. Like I'm saying, I will be standing here experiencing someone else wearing my. I feel like I could pay somebody to do that. It's well worth it to pay somebody to do that. Pierce Acoustics official unisex tank top. They say unisex. Just because it was in the men's category and you saw it was in the mid does not mean anybody could wear it, rock it. You know, try blends. Create and publish the product. Mm, mm, mm. All right. That publishes that. That should be all of our tank styles that I know of. Actually, I forgot to do a navy version of one. I might just forgo it. I'm not entirely sure how important that is. If anybody wants a navy version, feel free to reach out, or I might just go back and just make just the navy version of that one, and then you know try to organize it as best as possible. That way, it was at a point where, one, I think I wasn't really paying attention, and two, I think I just realized that I'd wanted to start adding uh, colors, more colors than black and white. So it kind of that thought came later, where I had to kind of go back and fix that with all the others, and that's why I'm having difficulty with one classic T style actually being able to process that particular one. So, but so slowly but surely, because that's actually one of my favorites. If I can, we can we can click. I'll show you real quick. You saw it briefly, but it's one of my favorites because it's still the logo. You suck. All right, we'll open up Shopify again. We'll go through and browse the whole catalog once more once that's done. So, all right, moving on back to the men's clothing, and yes, jackets. I don't know about maybe bottoms. I don't know. It depends on what bottoms they got. But I'm curious, what kind of where y'all talking? Y'all got speedos? How about it? I will slap the Pierce Acoustics load on a speedo. I dare y'all. I will. Who wants to come to the beach with me? In all out confidence, because it's just gonna enhance what you already got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just know when you got that logo down there, they're gonna be staring. Let's see. I like this. If this is the maybe a little bit of both, but I prefer board shorts personally. And if we're talking about a $10 difference between the spandex and I mean, there's something to spandex. There is something to that. And this actually looks a little more trendy. I don't know. Follow along with me, because this is my personal preference. I was gonna wear a bathing suit. This is what I like, because I like the tie in the front. Kind of gives it a little bit of something extra than just just the shorts. But this has been the traditional kind of bathing suit for a while, and I'm wondering if I could just take the logo and stretch it all the way across. Could be kind of cool. I don't know. It depends on what they'll let me do. Let me click. We're gonna go ahead and put it. Oh, and it's already black and white. Did they do that by accident? See, now when you keep things, honestly, I'm pretty sure they do, because a lot of people, when you're starting out, you keep things simple with black and white. It's just color costs more. There's a lot more materials involved. There's a lot more processes involved. I'm sure they have an entirely separate machine at that point, but there's a lot of things to justify that color costs more. So it goes without saying that it just kind of went with probably the proper business scheme, but you just gotta love the way things work out sometimes, because this is gonna work perfect. I know I said moving on to baseball. Oh, is there a pocket on it? There's a fucking pocket on it. There's a pocket on it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. See, I love this company, man. They got some good stuff. Let's make it even better and slap my logo on it. And I think if we had an official logo right here, it gives somebody a reason to look at your butt. Feel good about it. You can, oh shit, they're looking. Are you looking at my ass? She looking at my ass? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's just the logo. Yeah, I know. Just representing. But yeah. I'm thinking if they'll let me get away with it. Oh, they even have the all. That's what I initially saw. I saw the all white, but they have black and white too, guys. This is gonna work out perfect. All right, so yeah. That being said, I'm sorry, I gotta stop real quick. Do it as you go. Do it as you go. I'm not advocating TV dinners at all, but as fast as humanly possible. There's something to military style eating too. So if you ever just see me I'm so glad I stopped myself before I said shove it all in. Then just be wary. Just be aware. Just trying to get it all done as soon as possible. So yeah, is that fairly expensive for a fucking? I don't know. I feel like I have to compare it just for a second, like your standard board shorts, but these are not standard board shorts. Let's be realistic about that. These are fairly well stitched. You can see they've even gone through and gave it that extra stitching, which I'm hoping, yeah, you can see it's equally defined, even as is on a white on white profile. So I can see. And they went and put a pocket in there, bro. They put a pocket, which a lot of them do, but I like that this is higher up, because a lot of times they put that pocket all the way down on the bottom, right down here. I don't know how many of you just sometimes occasionally like to go into about, knee deep, and even knee deep will splash about right up to here. So it tends to be the worst place to put a pocket where you would want to keep items safe. I mean, yeah. Sit there and always have to fucking dry your money out before you sitting there watching it blow all over the beach. Run over there and try to chase it. Anyways, it only happened once. But like I said, it needs to happen once. Fortunately. And I never do it again. But I like it's up here. It will keep your wallet and all your money nice and dry. If you're one of those people like myself, you visit the beach, but I don't need to go in there for a swim. I know what the hell is swimming in there, so I don't know what the fuck. I'll go fishing in it. I do go swimming in it to a certain extent, but unless it's like crystal clear water, and even then, be weary because it's the smallest creatures that really do the most damage. Um, but yeah, if you're one of those people like myself that just like to experience it, like to be at the beach, get a little, get cooled down, get a little tan, party a little bit afterwards. You know your money is safe and secure right behind you, right where you need it. So that if you ever find a tiki bar right there on the beach, you can stop in for a nice cerveza or a bucket full of margarita. If you're anywhere from Florida, near Panama City, especially, yeah, you can do that right then and there. Or if you're somebody that doesn't drink like myself, you just have the peace of mind that your money is safe and unspent in your back pocket. So, yeah, very good, very good, very good. I like that. Let's see. I know I said, like I said, and it's probably going. I can rearrange this. I guarantee I can rearrange this and put all of this in different categories later. So we can say, of course it is. Of course it is, fuckers. It all is. I tell you for a fact, it all is. But until we really, until we can really start branching out, getting off of that, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start designing. Let's do. I was, I could go back and just start doing the basics, but now that we're in it, now we're on the topic. I want to see how far I can go with it. I want to see what it looks like. Preparing the design maker, edgy. I think. Oh, okay, get this. I can only go up to 2XL at this point. I will start making images at a larger size for like posters, flags, and all this other shit later, where we can then go up to a larger category. But for right now, the images that I currently have and have currently created previously can only probably go up to about a 2XL, which is still pretty good. I think it's pretty good. All right. I guess. Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. No, we don't need. Okay. I need. Which one? Let's just let's see what the basic logo looks like. Let's see what the basic logo looks like and what can we do. What will you like to do? Please and thank you. It will. Yes. Oh man. All right. Hold on. Yeah. I realized that I'm not the one that placed it there. What is this? Wait a minute. Scale to fit. Right. Okay. All right. So I adjust it this way, I guess. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. Why are we going across? Why are we missing the crotch? Like, why are we missing that? It should just all the way across. What's going on there? Waist tap right, waist tap left, pocket, branding. So we didn't even. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Yeah, we need to go back. We need to go back real quick. No, I can't do this right now. Mm-mm. Nope. Hold on, because we gotta we gotta do a few upgrades. Because now it's got me thinking. If we can take one of the images from the logos, isolate it so that we can rearrange a few things, brand it, make one killer set of swimwear, and yeah, I mean we can do the enhanced. We can do a basic version because I think it would look good just having the print right there just in itself. The bathing suit already look cool, but yeah, I'm already seeing the sky's the limits with what they're going to allow me to do. First I was skeptical. I was thinking they were only going to give me a little square to work with, and I can put my image in a box. But no, it looks like they can full on let you design the whole thing. Now, yeah, let's be realistic about that. If we're gonna sit here and justify paying $40, yeah, we should definitely go all in and put some real deal images on it. And yeah, yeah. We'll do spandex is somewhat cheaper, so maybe we'll. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe different versions of different types. It's just sky's the limit. And yes, this one. DTG printing. No way, really? I was expecting more of this. But this. Ooh, white on black, black on white. Ooh, that's gonna look fantastic. Okay, start designing. Start designing right now. I mean, it's already designed, but we're honing, we're refining, really. Hmm. Let's see, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Miss already comes. Oh, wow! Really? Yeah, we'll definitely probably have every variety of this. I can't click. I can't quite click any of these just yet. I feel like it'd be really cool if I change the color. All right, so yeah, we'll have two categories. We'll have the black and white baseball tees, then we'll have the color tees. It'll make it a lot easier to organize everything. Um, because I think I can only drag and drop one image at a time. You know, it's the only way you can really organize it properly. So if that makes it, let's see. We have um, hold on, we have hold on. This is white on black, which is good. This is wait a minute. Hold on. I'm so confused. All right, so this would be if we used our white logo, our white font. So we need something that's also going to go along with our white font. These are all black font. These should work with white font. Gray should yeah, gray should work. Gray should work with white font. Yeah, right? Or should that be black? Let's hmm, this will work with white. Hmm, first is the real deal. The main event. Let's see how far we can take it. There. Okay. Yeah. Get out of my way. All right. Wait. About to say that is not centered. Ah, no. Pain. What is it? What is it? Is it playtime again already? I'm almost feeling like that's it. Let's teeny. I gotta see it black and white though. Let's see. Ooh, all right, a little different. Let's see what you working with. Hold on, Pam. Told you, anybody can wear it. Ooh, God, that looks fantastic. Oh my God, it just looks natural. Looks like it was meant to be. Oh yeah, wear it, girl. Wear it proud. Oh, she's so happy to be wearing that shirt. She's so happy. Look at that. And she got the right little piece of jewelry too, just to accent it. Let's see what he looks like. Let's see what he looks like when he's wearing it. I guess she rocked it. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. Just even basic as is. That's right. Yeah. Oh man, with the white in the way. That's so cool. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. That's so cool. Yes, perfect placement. Perfect. When you saw that square right up there, I kind of gauged it. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be. But if we keep it within this square, that's the chest. That's the chest area there. All right, so I only need one model, guys, gals. I only need one model. Hmm. 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 Ding. 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 All right, and of course we need let's see, because he shows how he's a little broad. So this a lot of people not necessarily. I wear them all the time. I'm not necessarily sporty, but if you're sporty, if you're in the sports, yeah, man, you rock it. Look at that. Let me go ahead and click on that, and yeah, oh man, that's almost like it was meant to be. The white is actually the same. Oh my god, that's so fucking nuts. It's so perfect. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, let's go ahead and rock it like that. Let's make that the means. Because it already has the definition. You can already see what it looks like with somebody wearing it. So that's perfect. And if you want a little more definition, you can actually see somebody wearing it as well. And my $2. Hold on. Yeah, my $2. With my $2. There you go. All right. Yeah. Make $3. Little $3. Let's get it. It's fucking fantastic. That's a beautiful fucking shirt, dude. 3/4 sleeve raglan shirt. Raglan, is that what it's called? Raglan? I always call it baseball tee. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna call it. Baseball tee. Of course, it's not complete without Pierce Acoustics official. God damn. Baseball tee. Wait, Pierce Acoustics official 3/4 sleeve baseball tee. Yeah, it's got a ring to it. It's got a ring to it. And as I said, because we're going to be doing a couple of these, let me go ahead and copy and paste that shit. Let me just go on about my way. Yeah. Good shit, man. Hold on. I feel like I want to give this last piece to Panda. I think that's kind of what he was. Yeah, well, I'm talking about you, bro. It's okay. Come on, Panda. Oh, that looks fantastic. Oh my god. Yes. I look at you. Let's see. Synced. Okay. Okay. And I'll go back through and I'll make sure everything's got the tags and everything for it when we're done. Right now, the most important tags are what's most important. Yeah. Okay, we might not have. I might not have time for um, lies on lies tonight. Actually, you know what? No, I could push it a little bit. I could push it. I could push it 1 more hour. We can do that. I can do that. Like I said, we did pretty good up till 4 o'clock in the morning the other day. And you know what? I might go into the wee hours of the morning again just to make up for it, and then take all day tomorrow off and wake up and do tie it all together. So let's finish this up now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Um, yeah, that was the white font, bro. He's rocking Pierce Audio. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I gotta stop him later on and thank him for doing that. All right, let's see. Um, cool. Start design. I guess yeah. You know what? Why not? Rocking pajamas, rocking any way you feel comfortable, man. Honestly, it probably is practical to wear it in some kind of I don't know, some kind of way like that. Something. Mm, okay, obviously just okay, just as it, just like that, and then these need to have their own individual colors. So we decided that the grays, I think the grays, one of the grays would work with the black. Yeah, that would work. This one, what is this? White and navy? Oh, that needs to be a color. What is this? White and what? Heather charcoal. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So with the fact, okay, these are black accents, so it makes sense to use the black font with everything else. And this is the header. Yeah, we can. Hmm, no, no, no. Okay, but the rest of these will come back in each one for each color. This is navy. This is royal, red, heather, charcoal, and Kelly. Kelly. Okay. Um, uh, each one of those colors we will extract very easily. That's actually not difficult to do at all. We'll extract those colors exactly. Then we'll go ahead and use those and transfer, create new font styles in those exact colors that we can place right there that will match the exact colors that they're offering, and that will look cool as shit. We'll call it the Power Rangers collection. I don't know. I don't know. It's making me think about it just a little bit. I mean, got the Blue Ranger, Red Ranger, Tommy right over here. There's Tommy. Got the Mastodon. We're just missing. Well, no, they named her. No, her name was Kimberly. Never mind. Fuck. Almost thought we had the name for a second. That would have been too fucking weird. Okay. So, oh, fuck, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. We did. We didn't stamp it with the. We didn't do the outside. Wait a minute. Should we do the? Okay, we'll do the outside labels on these. Inside labels. Okay, I got an idea. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Nothing like going back and doing it again, guys. Let me tell you. All right, so we were doing black font because we did white font before. Yeah, I'm upset, just a little upset, but that's all right. We know exactly how I did it before. Can do it exact same way again, and practice makes perfect. I did. I forgot to put. I stamped that label on the back. To stamp the logo on the back. Put that right about there last time. That's right. Yes. Yes. See, you can do it once. You can do it again. That's good. It looks good on gray. It does. Let's see the white. Yes. Yes. It looks so fucking cool. Fuck yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Hey, wait, did I? I did. I got a little too excited. Hold on. A little too excited. We do. We got to stamp that right on the back. Stamp it right on the back. Hey, you want this piece? You want the last piece, bro? You alright? I wish it. He had a sister at one point in time. I'll get into that story later, but he did. I feel bad. I feel like he needs more than myself and Hammy to to play around with from time to time. So I question. I may give him. I give him. give. I may give him. No, I might give him somebody to play with. You know, somebody his own age, his own style. They can keep up. I can keep up. I can catch that. But damn, man, he will make you work for it. You know, still very much in puppy mode. So think about getting him a Chihuahua to keep him in line. You know, somebody that you know for some reason they just extract energy out of nothing. Like, how are they so small? Wait, I guess maybe what you compress all that dog energy into one small package. Don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that. But that does not. Is it centered? Does that seem centered? Yeah, I guess that's probably about centered. That's pretty good. That look good. Let's see what it looks like on somebody. Then we'll know. We'll know centered when we see it. Hold on. Let me see. Actually, give me just a second. Let me get this set up for Panda real quick. Um, enjoy some dance pop in the meantime. So real quick, this is a slight intermission. Real quick, let me get Panda set up. I feel bad for that. Let me get this. Jesus Christ, is that dance pop now? Like, okay, all right. Just going with what StreamYard gave us. It's not bad. It's kind of right up, it's right up the alley. Dance, techno, house music, I guess. I'm just gonna get some Benny Benassi in here. Get the groove going. Yeah, I know you saw it. Mambo #5. That's my hit. That was a terrible song. For some reason, those songs are the ones that grow on you. I can't throw it away. But yeah, that being said, had a quick water break, quick restroom break. Good to go now. I see everything on my screen. Where were we? Yes, finishing the master T. And this is the main image. And who's gonna advertise it? It's 10. Yeah. I mean, his teeth are whiter than mine, so I'm not even gonna complain. I just, there we go. Now that's a smile. Yeah, there you go. That's one hell of a foundation. I'll tell you that right now. But like we said, you could see the silhouette from the silhouette, and it just gauge exactly what you were looking at already. Yeah, it looks perfect. And yeah, let me see the back. Let me see the back. What's up? Oh. Yeah. That's something I didn't add to it either, did I? Is that gonna show me the back? Why is it? Yeah, we added a label to the back this time. It's just not gonna show me, and that's probably why I didn't even. Okay, that looks good though. That's our main image. No, that's our main image. Continue. $2. $2. Okay. And as I said, bypass a lot of the BS. Get out of my face. Yeah, I know. I'll enter it. How's that? Here we go. Wait. What? What happened? There we go. Yeah, it took a minute. There we go. All right. Yes. That's so awesome. Of course, we got to do it all over again. We were already going to do it again for the ones in color momentarily. And just for this particular logo, because it's similar to the basic logo. So I feel like, yeah, to give it a little bit more variety, a little more diversity, for this particular logo, we'll go into the color schemes. But for the others, just to keep it straightforward and simple as possible, we'll go with the same color schemes we just went to. So let me try to pay attention to that. Okay, so this was black sleeves with white, and then black sleeves with gray, and this is white sleeves with black and navy. Was it navy? I feel like navy is the only thing would have worked, but navy's gonna look really good. Navy's gonna look. Yeah. It's gonna be comfy too. Imagine it gets cold, maybe brisk. Yeah, we went navy. All right, so let's do the same thing, but let's make sure we get the label on the back. And what else were we missing? I think that was it. Fuck, I'm gonna have to rewind this and see what I just said, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So more actions would be delete this. Wait a minute. 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 Okay, I forgot to delete the other one because it did work, right? It did work. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. So remember we had to do this before. No, come on. Let me in real time. I want to know what the fuck's going on. Like, how was I able to just go in that, but I can't go in here? This makes no sense. I'm I'm almost certain because we did. We went white and red, and I do. I want to delete this one, and so we remembered to delete this one. It's crazy. We got to go in and do the exact same thing because I won't pay attention. That one was because I didn't pick the right meme or the extra photo. I didn't add the extra photo that I wanted to. Oh, and that's that. I didn't add the photo to this one either. That's right. Okay, so that was two reasons to have to delete this. Um, and now it's not gonna let me go back in it. Wow, I had one chance. I had one chance. I should have taken it. Let that be a lesson to all of us. All right, so we'll do it again. Let's do it again. Yep, that one. Why not? That's it. You can wear it like a comfortable lounge around. Yeah, that's right up that alley. As a matter of fact, yeah, it could. Yeah, if that's probably what it's maybe meant for, I don't know. It might be. I always looked at these as baseball tees. I don't know. Okay, so we have this one. Where we're using the white font, and we had sized and positioned it properly. I can't wait to use those on these. It's gonna be fucking awesome. All every design. Yeah, if there's one, there's another. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and then we raise it up to no. Okay, no. Again, no. Okay, I think we were about right there last time. Yes. Okay. And now, without now forgetting this, drag and drop that fucker back in on this side so they don't miss it. You know, they don't miss you coming and going. You know what I mean? They're just, wow, man. If you see them looking back, just take it in. Give them a reason to look back. So, yeah, she looked back. He looked back. Wait a minute. What? What? Wait a minute. What? Hold on. What? That cannot be right. Okay, so this is not the actual t-shirt. It's showing me a t-shirt template, but it should be showing me the actual t-shirt. I'm just gonna go out of my way and guess right now. Putting white font on a white background is somewhat complicated, but as long as I know where my margins are, yeah, I think that position's pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. I just, I'm gauging off the fact that this is the only component with texture. So, fortunately, based off of that, I'm going with that. I'm going with that. there's some things you just don't need to understand sometimes. But I would love if you would just, because they're offering a back label, so I gotta go out of my way and say that. Let's hope there's a back label. All right, and there we go. There we go. This is our main. Still looks fantastic. Looks even better. And this guy, yes. Pierce with Pierce. No, don't ever, no. Okay, let's see. Waiting. I'm slightly upset that I don't see the back when it's from what we've just seen is. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, what the hell just happened? I just saw it. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Damn, make sure. Oh no! I don't know what happened. I think that's about right. Yeah. I lost count. I lost count. What's going on? Hold on. Because it was. It was all it. No. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, it's about right. Right? Fuck. I think that's right. Whatever. Once again, bullshit. There we go. Publish that. I would love to be able to go into the other ones and delete them. It would be fantastic. So you need to remember this red guy right here. This guy in the red, and this previous baseball team need to go before we move on to anything. Because now they got the images I want. It's got the places I want. It does have the icon on the back, as far as I know. So everything's there, and we did do that with the last. Remember? I don't. Yes. Wait, I do. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's see. Add another product. Yes. Right now we'll just stick with the black and white versions of everything. Then we'll go into the colored versions. And I think after that was hoodies. Yeah, I believe that was hoodies. Okay. Real quick. I believe that was hoodies. So we have baseball tees. And we're ready to start. I'm wearing plaid too, so I'm not even gonna let this guy. I love plaid. Something about it just sticks. It's like an icon of the unofficial microphone. That's what I'm sorry. That was my unofficial microphone. Toast. Everything good. Levels still okay. Yes. Okay, good. On we go. All right. Now we would be doing our white font, so let's go ahead and do that first. Click that. So we have black and navy. And we go this one right here. Wait, white font, right? Okay. Sir. All right. Let's see. What I want to do is go ahead and put some background music on, but it's difficult to do that and talk. But it is difficult to do that and talk at the same time and be understood. So, this kind of feel spur of the moment at the. There we go. Yeah. If they'll let me, bitch, I'll put it as big as I want. The bigger the better. Shit, but we want it centered. Hold on. want it fairly centered. Is that looks? If I can get, yeah, if I can get about right there. Let's see that on somebody. That looks fantastic. And that's the other version of the plain T that I'm having trouble uploading. So I still continue on with other versions of other products as we go, and I'll find some way to come back to that, to not only delete the other products, but to um, uh, redo the previous products, so that you know every possible variety is there and available uh, at the moment. So let's see. Let's see what it looks like on somebody. Let me see what it looks like on a girl. Oh man, is it too low? Is it too low? Is that about right? I feel like that's about right. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see. Honestly. Let me see. Hmm. Maybe a little higher. A skosh. The tiniest adjustment. The tiniest adjustment. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like about right there. Yeah. Eh, 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 eh. Hold on. Eh, 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 eh. Okay. Woosah. Woosah. Okay. Oh, not too low. Not too low. Shit. Now I lost my place. Up there. It's about right here. It's about right. If I can center it. If I could just center it. Use the force, bro. Fuck. It's not working. Oh shit, dude. Come on. What is going on here? You fucking with me? Alright. Oh, it wasn't. It was not giving me this harder time before. Okay. Hold on. It's about right there, dude. I swear I can see it. It's about right there. Shit. 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 God, come on. Come on. Bro. What is this? I feel like I need the Jeopardy theme song playing in the background right now. Like, this is insane. Fucking, I went lower. No. I, eh, eh. Damn. You bastard. Okay, hold on. I'm crosshairs in the crosshairs. Let's do this. Dead center. What's going on? Oh, God damn. I'm going to kick your butt. I'm going to kick your butt. Alright, here we go. Hold on. That's not it anymore. It needs to be about right there. Fuck. It won't, you see it? It won't line up. Fuck. These, oh my God. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Grid placements. Mm-hmm. Grid. Okay. I don't give up easy, bro. You picked the wrong one. We're gonna get this. I'll get you. What the fuck, bro? Okay, sometimes you do have to know when to throw the cards in. Hold on. 361. Okay, this should be alright. Okay. Oh, almost. You can see where it kind of. This is where his chest is, so it's connect. It's right where it should be. And it gives you that much off the collar. So that would be about right here. Yeah, that looks about right. It looks about right this time. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go girl. Should it be higher? I don't know. No, I think it's about right. It's right. It should be on your chest, right? Right there on your chest. So this is where. Let's hold on, because I'm thinking comparing the wrong thing person. All right. Well, hold on. This be more. This be more me. Just do that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of you, but I'm just. It's the goofiest fucking smile I've ever seen. All right. So right here, you can see the chest right here. So we're right on here. Yeah. 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 And in the Navy. Hmm. That's my cue right there. Look, see how those crosshairs are just. That's why. Motherfucker. Let's see that. Let's see that. That's okay. See, I knew something was slightly off. It looked all right, but I feel like it could have gone just a little bit higher, just a little bit higher. That looks better. That looks on the chest. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can see on the side right over here. That looks macho man. Yeah, that looks much better. Much better. Damn, that bit stretches all the way across too. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, you a bad motherfucker, bro. You a bad motherfucker when you put the shut your mouth. When you put this thing on, yeah, you you change, man. You change for the better. For the better, I'll tell you that. Right, outside label. Wait, this was white font, correct? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Add that. See. Oh, it's there. Fuck. I'll wait for that shit to load. My bad. Okay. And wait. There. Yeah. There. 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 No. There. Fuck. There. There. I think that was there. That's it. Right? Okay, now, who was selling it? This time it was her and him. So now, we'll go. All right, and so our main question. Show me the bag. Why would you? That looks good. That looks good. Hmm. I knew it. I knew it was supposed to. I knew it. I knew the last one was supposed to be 4. Fuck it. It me. So I made $2 on that last one. So it's okay. It's okay. I can. I think. Fuck it. We'll go and fix that. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. I'll fix it. All right. Paste. Good. Yeah. I love it, dude. I love it. Pierce Acoustics merch. We haven't even gotten the lies on lies. I just they offer the cover tees, man. That's something I've been wanting to do forever with these exact same images. Of course, the logo's been modified just slightly, but everything. I don't think I was gonna put the logo on it. At that point, I was just gonna use the graphics. So in this uh, exact same style, it it's actually going to come to life. And if you think I'm getting one of those, yeah, I gotta get some Lies on Lies merch. I'm excited about the Pierce Acoustics merch, but I'm even more excited about the Lies on Lies merch because it features a lot of my abstract design concepts that I'm using for album art, that I'm also using for the art concepts for everything, for the lyric videos, for the just the themes in general for the albums themselves. It's just it's created their own little worlds. It's absolutely insane. And to picture it now, if you actually buy, because it's so cool, we've gone back to records, so you have this much art space to work with once again, and then you open it up. Of course, we had to extend it to widescreen, so now you see the whole thing with everything that's going on. And then, of course, with The Struggle Is Real, that artwork's actually 2 parts. There was 2. The con, it's weird. This the world, the environment, I created in two separate pieces. There was the inside, the inner version that you've seen with the maze, the corporate maze, and then as you're looking up, there's a hole in the ceiling, and you wonder what's going on outside the ceiling. Then there's the next view is what everything that's going on outside, and with those together and all that, that's going to be absolutely amazing. And if they offer skateboard decks, dude, oh my god. Hey, yeah, sky's the limit. I'm just having fun. I swear to God, I'm a kid in a candy store right now. If you give me, it's like giving somebody a Sharpie marker and letting them draw all over the walls. Like, this is fucking insane. Whoa, wait a minute. Synced, but where's my image? What's going on? Go ahead and refresh this real quick. Refresh the page. I think everything refreshes properly. I do. We can only stream at so many megabits at a time, so that goes forward and back. I guess it has a lot to do with how my buffering gets used to. All the images they add up quick. They add up quick. So yeah. There we are. Ooh, it looks even better at a distance. All right, so we have these two versions. This makes 1, 2. Well, that deletes. That would make 1. And this, you follow that up, makes 2. And that would be the black font this time. Boop, 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 mm. Yeah, something along those lines. Preparing the design maker. And now we've gone there to here, which I really love this. That's classic. Here, boom. All right. Do the same thing. Well, no. Black font. Go. Yes. Come in. Yeah, really, it's probably getting boring for everybody by now, but yeah, it's about the gist of it. This is the process. But yeah, I'm all in right now. I can't not. Where we are there. I think we're about there. And we were about right here, right? Something like that. Wait, no, there, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck. There. Yeah, almost there. Motherfuck. There. For some reason I feel that's too high now. I think that's about where we were. I'm pretty sure that's about where we were. And then if you look at the grid, and it's almost, it was slightly beneath it, but almost right within those crosshairs. So I'm pretty sure it's exactly where we're on the last one. And if we're gonna just follow through and get it done, we go ahead and slap this label on it real quick and easily because guess what? The colors complement each other, or the shades complement each other. I can very easily see this one against a white background. Go figure. And yeah, we had, yep. So when I see it glow like that, we had positioned it in the exact same spot. So we're good. Even though we can't see the back, it's telling me it's offering it for an extra $2.50. It's fucking offering it. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. No. Fuck. We fucked up again. We were gonna go inside label on this. Fuck. Hold on. Let's see what that would look like. God damn it, man. Why? Why? We're gonna go inside label. Look, because it looks cool. Shit. Hold on. I was gonna go inside label on these. We could go outside label and just make them all look the same. Hmm. Trying to think of what's more important or what's because I want them to have distinguishable differences. And I can fix it right now, or I can just go with it. I mean, I've already slapped the label on the back of the other one, but even though we don't know if it's actually there or not, it's stating that it's there. It's offering the fact that it's there. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's slap this one on the back. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, for this one, we'll slap it on the back. I think we'll go back to the outside. Well, there's no going back, is there? You've already decided. Good God, man. I haven't. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm sure it would help if I knew exactly what I was doing, but at the same time, oh, there we go. Let's go outside label. I think it would make it more distinct. You know, it would give it a little bit more flair, considering. Okay. All right. I think it already looks pretty cool already. Anyways, it was something I was kind of going more for. Never mind. No, this makes more sense. It won't. Apparently they'll only let you have one of the other two. So let's see. You read? Oh my God! Come on, wait. Is it? There. That's right. It, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I like to say done and over with, right? Okay. Yeah. Kind of think it would look even cool with that Pierce Acoustics label on the inside too, though. I fuck. As I'm seeing it right now, it would be incredibly cool. I mean, nobody else would see it once it's on, but you would know, we would know, and then just looking at it, you're like, damn, yeah, that's official when you see that right there on the inside. And it just gives that also gives it just that little extra flair. You don't have to necessarily be a walking Pierce Acoustics poster board either. I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to go back and delete that one too. And fix this. Go ahead and put on the inside label. I swear to God, that's fucking cool. All right, go back. Go back. And it'll be $2.50 cheaper too. So somehow it actually makes it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm questioning because that kind of looks. No, for the first one, yeah, because it kind of creates a theme. That's kind of what I'm going for. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go back. Inside label. I like this one. This is the one I selected. I like the format. Go ahead and drop it in right here. Boom. I'm supposed to do inside label on. All right. Okay, yeah, we gotta do it for each one. And then we'll know for a fact, fuck it, either way. Ah, damn it. Wait, white? Wait a minute. This is using white? That's not right. It should be printed with black. What? Okay. It looks pretty good, but I just need to know for sure. A little bit further. A little bit further. No, that's about good. That's about right. 90% cotton, kick ass. Better be true. I'm kicking somebody's ass. Alright. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to be? Nah. How the fuck would I know? Like, you know what? I can't just make up where the hell it was made. Yeah, alright. I think I'm only supposed to be responsible for this part. they'll fill in this shit. But for some reason, I'm really baffled as to why. Yeah, it's about time for your walk too. All right, hold on, buddy. I got you. I wonder is there a way that I can, if we can make this change the color? You know, that would be really good. What is this? Why are there two? What's this? Been added separately. Okay, yeah, I got you. Oh wait. Light colors. Ah, there we go. Right? No, wait. Dark colors. Light color. But okay, so well, son of a bitch. Okay. I don't know if I'm happy about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Only that if that is the case, we suppose we should make an exception. I mean, it's got the black logo on front. Like, you know what? Fuck it. It would match if we go ahead and make all the fonts the grouped fonts match. It should still look pretty fucking cool. Let's see. Yeah. At least we'll actually be able to see it against the background, right, Pan? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, hold on. Wait. I got you, bro. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I might just have to cut off right here. At least cut the camera off. I'm not nowhere near cut off. I'm dead set no finishing this. There's no fucking way. And that here, I feel like maybe. Yeah, you want to see. You want to be able to see it as clear as we could make it. Oh come on! You gotta at least give me a demo. I know they gave us a demo in the actual Shopify store, so I mean, if we'll go in there and check it out, I'm sure we'll be able to see it all together that way. And of course, we chose this one, right? No, it was this one. Don't remember, but we definitely have to make sure that. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh, it shows the back. It shows the back. What's up? Show me the back. Show me. Wait. No, we don't. We're not putting the back. Now you want to show me the back? She's the only one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is nobody else? Now they're showing the back. What? Hold. I'm confused. I'm so fucking confused right now. All right, so this is gonna solve this once and for all, right? Fucking now. Let me see. I need to see. I can't move forward until I see. Let's see. Yes, real quick. I'll sign off. I'll take you out. I need to know. I have to fucking know. Yes. He would look even smarter if that was a Pierce Acoustics hoodie. Just saying. Just putting that out there. All right. Gotta see it. Gotta see it with my own eyes. And if that arch. Okay, and this one in particular hasn't been published, but the other one has. I need to. Okay. Hmm. All right. Yeah. I guess this is fully loaded. Did we? Yeah. But, okay. Online store. There we go. That's what we did. View store. That's what we did. Okay. And yes. Mm-hmm. So you got the IGS logo right there too. That's the microphone thing. It's too heavy. Yeah, right there. Okay. And we want to shop now. P. Yeah, buddy. It looks so fucking cool. All right, let's see. Now, wait a minute. Do they show the back? Does it show the back? Because they weren't showing the back before. Let me see. And now they're showing the back. Once I decided inside, what? It's not projecting one. I knew it. It's not giving it. It's not giving it up. And I know for you guys watched me put it on there. I mean, it was white on a white background, but it was. Anyway, when it didn't show the actual shirt, I was suspicious. Okay, so I am gonna have to redo this anyway. Go ahead and make sure the label is at least on the inside, clear as day. All right. It's all right. Still looks fucking badass. All right. Go back one. That looks absolutely fantastic. And this one, wait a minute. Oh yeah, because this is. I'm like, wait a minute, why is this one different? Oh yeah, this one's different because the font's different. Okay, so yeah, we have black, maroon, and yeah, you can see clear as day. The label popping out on the back. I believe we have. There should be green. They're supposed to show green. Yeah. Wow, God, that looks fantastic. Yeah, there's green there too. Hold on. What did I click? There it is. Yeah. It was good. You do complementary colors and look. Pow. There it is right there on the left sleeve. Oh my God. Hit him with it. Give him a reason to see the gun show. Oh yeah, no, you see my Pierce Acoustics t-shirt right here? Right there. Yeah, got it at the store right down the street. Get you one too. Like I said, doesn't matter if it's in them. It looks good on men, women, everybody. I mean, they do have specific fits for each category, which I will make that. But teach their own. Feel free to pick whatever one fits you. Maroon, black, forest green. God, that logo looks fantastic. Okay. Um, these and this was navy and black with these. Yeah, it does it. You can rock it with anything. You want to rock the Papa Smurf look, you can do it. If you want to just rock this the cloud, I'm a cloud in the sky look, or no, Papa Smurf and Smurfette. Any other Smurf besides Papa Smurf. Yeah, you rock it, you know. And yeah, you got it's very versatile. And it's growing by the minute. By the minute, guys. I am slapping these fucking logos on everything they have right now. This is gonna be more product than I've ever had to offer in any time. So this is great. And comparable too. These are actually that's pretty damn good. 20 it said, huh? Yeah. Get those discounts, bro. I could have swore it said $40. That's fucking $20? Fuck yeah. Wait, I don't know why. Wait. Oh, this one went up. See, yep. Because I went inside label. Wait a minute. What? Why is one cheaper than the other? What did I do? I think one was. I'm pretty sure one didn't even bother to have the label. Yeah, I might have forgot the label. I did. I forgot the label on one. That's right. I forgot the label on one. And then I added the label on the other. Okay. And yeah, we added the label on these. So this is the one without the So yeah, when I add the label on the inside, it'll probably be about $21 and some change. But still, that's pretty damn good. And these are $14, dude. These are less than 50. That's cheaper than you get at Walmart. Hell yeah. And look, like I said, look, showing the back. Pow! Yeah. It's not without it. Hey, yeah, check it out. These are $16, a little bit more. Why? Show them what's on the arm, bud. Pow! Right there. It just doesn't end. And yeah, like I said, you can look incredibly smart when you wear it too. These are tanks, so of course, like I said, less material, costs way more. But they're comparable. That's good, man. That's just about what you would get at Walmart. I'm talking about probably even better. Yes. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's growing by the minute. It's definitely growing by the minute. And yes, Panda, I will take you outside now. I will take you outside right now. We will do that, get it done. And as always, everybody, keep it heavy, keep it original, and definitely keep it easy. I will keep you up to date, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Have a good one.